Because
I agree
I
with this.
am a boozy son bitch.
Crock
I'm a
pot
boozy
full of
son bitch.
queso. That sounds like a great
Right.
band name.
I would
Just
I would pay
makes
I
it.
would pay nosebleed seats to go see those guys.
We are live, by the way, just so you know.
And we're
All right, let's
talking
get
about
weird.
crockpot queso.
Yes, we are.
That's what they
Right.
used to call me in college.
Crock pot queso.
There's good old crock-pot queso. Mhm.
Listen, I'm not saying I've done that in a convention room before, because there are definitely directors who can hear me, but I have.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well, you guys ready?
Yeah, sure. Let's murder some. Let's murder
Okay.
some shiz.
Okay.
Yeah.
When we last left our heroes, you guys had finished defeating some flesh warps that were inhabiting an old prison cell area of the level of the abomination vaults that you were on. After
I remember
you, huh?
Said I remember that.
Yes. You searched the room and found some silver pieces. And then you found a door to another room that was kind of like an office. And when you walked into it, a loud ghost-like voice said, "Get out!" And Johnny did. And then, and then Zhivago walked in and it said, "Get out!" And he did. But it hurt your head really bad. So you decided not to go in there anymore. And
I
instead,
warned him.
you walked around a corner and you saw some will-o-the-wisps, which you guys fought. And then after you beat them, you found yourself in this row of cells, and in one of the cells was a tiefling woman chained up who you released. After some debate about whether you should murder her or not. She ended up being Sinemi, which was the person that the bounty hunters, policemen, whatever from Absalom were seeking that you guys fought in Blades for Glades, and who supposedly Carmen Rajani had outwitted and left on an island after he tricked her and stole her boat. You negotiated with her for a while to try to figure out what was going on with her, and you were nonplussed. And finally, you ended up telling her to go up a level and wait for you, because you still had to find the creature, because you were following the locate spell that told you where Doriana Menham's tormentor, the denizen of Ling, was. You started to go around the corner where you thought the denizen of Ling might be after Sinemi went up the stairs, and you walked into a room with a bunch of glowing cubicles with lots of monsters in them. And this freaked you guys out pretty bad, and so you turned around and walked out the door and decided that you would rather go and hang out with Sinemi.
That's not exactly how I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember some similar things, and that I believe there was some collective frustration that we should probably all have a long sit down and decide whether or not we actually want to murder each other or just other stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So here you are. You guys were about to go walking up the stairs.
I need a nap.
But tell me this. I opened the door again.
Okay. Oh, wait,
Wasn't there-
let me put on some different music. This is not the music I want. Hold on just a
It's
moment.
very plinky, like I'll be very happy to go through the glass
Yes.
cubicles
And
and
I
view
think
all the monsters within. They're trapped. It's like a museum.
you need to be on
Yeah.
this.
It's a zoo. Let's go
Get them
visit
in-
the zoo.
I'm
Because I'm
imagining-
sure
Look at
Whatever-
the pink club.
whatever put these creatures in these cages is definitely not going to be much scarier than these creatures themselves.
But wasn't there a door just to the south? I'm going to step back in the room.
Okay.
There was no other doors in this except for the wall that we don't know we can open.
Well, this door
There's a
right
wall-
here, I can
there's a
see it.
wall
There's a
that
door
looks like
right
a wall.
here. There's a door right inside this door to the south.
What?
Right here.
This is true.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that door. Yeah.
I think
Yeah. All right.
now that some time has passed in another dimension, I would say it would be crazy not to open this.
It'd be kind of crazy to open it too, but I'm on board.
It would. I mean, not that it wasn't crazy to throw a bouncy ball at the force field holding back the room full of unspeakable horrors, but
Oh yeah, your ball is over here, by the way.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna actually walk over and get it.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna walk to here.
Okay.
Then I'm going to kind of waggle my hand and bring it back to me with telekinetic hand.
Okay. You do just that.
Because I think I don't know how we came to
But
the
only
conclusion that we
just-
should deal with Nightmare Girl later, but we should probably at least see if he's not just sitting by. This could be a closet. And he'll be in there. I mean, he could be right here. Is the locate spell has long since expired, right?
Correct. You guys stopped concentrating on it when you got in a fight.
And we can't. The way we understand the ritual, we can't do it again. till
Once every
tomorrow.
24 hours. Yeah.
So I just think that. Oh, look, it's Braun. Speak of the devil.
Hey.
I just think that Braun should open that.
All right. Brond raises his shield, which I did a minute ago in anticipation of
Alright.
this.
Just
And
one little
I-
door. I'd step back here.
I stay in the hallway because I think all of these people are crazy.
I would.
I'm
I would
gonna
ask
do
you
a
all to
little,
wait just to- I
little
would- I would
listen,
have to wait a second.
before
Yeah.
I do
Watch
open the
for
door.
thin door.
You
Do
definitely hear some movement behind the door.
I give hand signals that make it look like there are helicopters attacking the horizon as the cows are stampeding from the west. And then I kick open the door.
Oof.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Handy.
This small chamber features a large map of the inner sea painted on the north wall.
It's the map.
Though the listed
Yeah,
countries seem long out of date, a large cushion rests in the room's southwest corner. On the west wall, overlapping scraps of paper create a much newer map of the town of Otari and the area around it.
Oh.
This
Oh,
is definitely the
and-
room that we've seen in the vision.
Is it? I have a little bit of a view past Braun's life frame.
Yes.
Do I see? Can I immediately recognize the maps? As
Yes.
as correct.
Yes.
I scream out. That's them.
When you look in the room, Brond, the one thing that you notice is that there is a giant crawling hand.
Yeah. That's the
Yeah,
cow
the
I was
hand, all right.
talking about.
Nice.
Yeah. And give me a blind perception check.
Oh, I got those for days.
Perception checks for days. For days, for days.
To see if it's left or right or.
No. It is a right hand, but it was something else. Anyway, so yeah, the door opens.
Yep, that's right hand, all right.
All right. Does the
Okay.
person that I see to the left, do they do anything?
They
Just,
turn towards you. What are you doing?
I am. Whoa.
Say wrong room. Say wrong room.
Sorry.
I need a bathroom immediately.
I was gonna say I was looking
Diarrhea,
for the
need a bathroom.
restrooms. This obviously isn't it. Or is it? Is there a line? Am I missing? And I kind of peek my head in and look around, like just a little bit. Like I'm not in the room. I'm like my head's in the room to see. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I see the doors. Is this like men's room, women's room, or like ghoulies?
He looks at you and he goes, "A restroom?"
Is he in sight of me? Can I see him at where I'm standing?
No, you cannot.
No.
I'm while this
As
is
a matter of
going
fact,
on, I'm
everyone can
moving.
see. Everyone can see Thandor and pardon me, Shivago are the only ones that can't see.
Okay, can I see where I've stepped up to? When I hear Braun talking, I'm stepping up to see where, craning my neck around, trying to see who he's speaking to.
Okay, you kind of look around, but you still can't quite get a good look, can you?
I think it's a great look.
You still don't quite have angle on him.
Ron is gonna like step in and like looking at these doors, like still like keeps creeping closer slowly.
Can I see him from the doorway while Braun creeps forward?
You should be able to, but you can't for some reason.
Oh, really?
Do you have angle on him? Do you see the guy to the south?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Do, but I mean, that doesn't
Okay,
mean
then
that
that's fine. When I click on your icon, I wasn't seeing him. So
I cast on him.
you're casting on him?
Yep.
Okay, well let's roll initiative.
Oh.
Sorry, Braun. I didn't mean to.
Oh, it's fine. That Ron no half think.
Can
Ron
I
can just smash.
Can I make an
Do I
argument
have
that
to
my,
roll? I'm not gonna
surprise occult spell, I can roll occultism for initiative?
Sure.
I'm trying to spit it out as fast as possible.
Okay.
I'm rolling.
You sound so excited.
I'm in the other room. I didn't want to go fight people. I wanted to rest. No one
I
listens
don't
to
know
me.
that he's. I mean, we're not.
I wanted to
fighting
rest.
yet.
Okay. Let me do this. Hold on.
Probably not going to be good.
Let's go ahead and begin the encounter and see what music we get.
Careful, Braun.
What's going on in there?
Might be aggressive.
Good luck. I'm still not in the room. Enjoy not heals.
Well, I'm good for now. Give me a minute, and then I'll
we
leave
can
the
leave.
heals.
We can leave after. You got a good initiative too. If this lands, then we can maybe leave. I don't know.
Well, I mean, if this is the nightmare baddie, we're taking the nightmare baddie out.
That is kind of the point.
Nightmare buddy.
I'm not gonna have. It is the nightmare baddie, and I think he's gonna escape. Was it me? Am I up?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
neat,
that's what
neat.
the thing says.
I'm afraid he's gonna get away. So I've been carrying this spell ever since I took it. So
Well, that seems like a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
I hate you
he
picking combat for the rest of us, but I like that choice.
oops. He attempts
Come here, boy.
a save.
Come on, baby. Oof, that's probably gonna be good.
He succeeded.
That's okay. Succeeded. Still tethers him for a minute, which should be enough.
Yes.
Well, 1
If
minute.
there's anything, if there's anything we can't murder in 10 rounds of combat, we were gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's for the best it gets away because it was not going to be good for us.
Yes. Yes. That is a good point.
I just need it not to
Sometimes something bad-
critically succeed. I don't know. Maybe I have no clue whether he would attempt to leave the plane or blink away, but this seems like a good thing to do. So.
Tony, the only thing
Okay.
they said to him was, "Hey, is this where the bathrooms are?"
It went so horribly bad because someone's like,
So-
"Yes, I'm gonna cast a spell," and then, "Oh, we're in
I
combat."
had to. It was now or never. It was now or never. So now that he's stitched to this plane, I'm going to nudge fate on B-Rond.
Okay.
Because B-Rond is next in the order.
Can somebody tell those of us who can't see what's happening?
And then I'm going to debuff the AC of Spaceman.
Okay. I'm putting it on him. His AC is
And
down 1.
And I'm done.
Oh wait,
Go,
no.
Braun.
I want the old
Good.
music. Where'd that old music go?
It's Brondisis.
Oh man.
I should have hastened you too, but can't do everything at once.
All right. B-Rond is just actually going to stay where he is and attack our nightmare bestie.
Okay.
We never really learned anything about him other than just kind of.
Look, he's invading people's nightmares of little
Yeah.
children. What kind of asshole would do that? He's going down.
Listen. We all have to have weekend hobbies.
Oh shit, Ron. Hero point.
Oh yeah, everybody
I mean,
give yourself a
that's-
hero point at the beginning of the session. That's for sure.
Gave myself one.
I hate it when Wes encourages us to get hero points because it means we're going to need them.
All right. Well then, I have 3, so I'm going to actually re-roll using a hero point.
I think that's a great idea. And
God.
that will hit because you add 10.
Oh, at 10. Okay.
Yep. Which I still don't know why that mod stopped working. I need to look into it.
Just hit though, or is it 1 away from critting?
It is not 1 away from critting. It is 3 away from critting.
All right. So I did
Okay, that's okay.
17 points.
Okay, so we have a
Alright.
little
Yeah,
bit
but
of
you rolled it at a,
entry.
yeah, but you rolled it at a 24. That's a bad sign.
Oh, I forgot to do something. Hold on.
It's okay. That's
Whoopsie.
slashing. Oh yeah.
Oh, don't like that at all.
I didn't think the hand was involved. I kind of thought he was just.
Okay, what are you doing now, Bron?
I am attacking again.
And that will miss.
And that'll miss. Okay, and that
Okay.
is it for Brond.
Okay, it is now Giuseppe's turn.
Here.
Hand to hand. No, nothing? Okay.
I'm going to grapple the hand.
Okay.
That sounds interesting.
That's
That's
athletics.
level on
Right?
read.
Something tells me that's what the hand had in mind too. Oh, that's not good.
That does not succeed.
Here,
I'm going to
what?
use a hero point.
Okay. That will
There you go.
succeed. You have now grappled the hand.
Nicely.
From behind.
What a 41?
From the back of the
Man.
hand.
No, only
On
a
the back of the-
31 because you only get the plus 10 if you roll less than 10.
Ah, gotcha.
I am grappling the hand from the back of the hand.
Oh wait,
and
no.
holding
Yeah.
tight.
No, it is a 31. Yeah.
Or
Yeah. Okay.
41? What?
It is a 31 because he rolled.
He rolled more than 10, so it's just 31.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah.
So
So
I'm
let me
holding back the hand,
put grappled on him.
Holding,
Grapple was
holding
unsatisfying in PS.
Yes, but now you're holding hands and it's cute.
Ba-dum-dum.
that's fabulous.
So you have 2 more actions.
Giuseppe, declare a
Oh no, you have
war.
one more
got
action,
it.
Giuseppe.
I'm going to hold.
Squeezes.
You
Um,
already went.
That what he knows?
Yeah, you already started, so you can't really hold that action left. You should do something with it.
No, I'm going to hold.
Oh, well, you're already holding. That was what you just did.
I'm keeping him out of combat.
Oh, well,
Well,
you're doing that already. You have one more action. You could punch him.
Yeah, headbutt him or something.
While you're
Okay.
holding him, it says all the
Yeah,
love.
like a headbutt, like an elbow strike, knee him in
Well,
any one of his 4
you,
crotches. I mean, you got some options.
He's got crotches for days.
Yeah, he's got 4 of them.
Okay, you hit.
Yeah, knee him right in that finger crotch.
You punch him. You punch him. He's punched.
Good job.
I'm just trying to keep him out of combat.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
guys
I
can
get
focus on the other guy.
I'm telling you, if you don't grapple him, I think he's going to try to grapple one of us, and I'm not a fan of that plan. No,
Okay.
sir. I don't want it.
It is now Isan Kalir's turn. And he
Okay
takes
with
a
it?
step back, saying to you, from the surface, and what do you want of me? And then he casts a hypnotic pattern.
And I can't smack him opportunity because that was a
That was a step.
step.
5
Okay.
bullets.
Is it just me, or he's speaking like a stereotypical villain?
I need everybody in the red to make that will save that you see.
2.
Braun's like, there goes another hero point.
Yep. Wow, I got
Okay.
a 19, and I still only
Okay.
I don't want that. I'm gonna hero point mine. Oh. Oof,
Okay,
lost it.
that will still critically fail.
At a 24.
even with the plus 10.
Uh,
24 critically fails.
oh no, wait. Oh no, it just fails. You're right. You're right. Sorry. So
Just fails.
yeah, you just failed. So you're fascinated by the hypnotic pattern.
I is what?
Zhivago is fascinated by the hypnotic pattern in the middle of the room.
That's just me, Zig Zig.
It is now
Best-
Calliope's turn.
Best lava lamp ever.
I hold my action while I roll my eyes and pout because I didn't get to take a nap. No one is dying.
He
I'm
shot
not
first.
happy with everybody. Y'all went in there and got into a fight. I'm pissed off. I'm pouting. Hand, it's your turn.
Okay.
I'm holding my
Stop
action.
to the hand.
Okay.
By the way, how did the hand do with the pattern, or does it not?
It's got no eyes.
I know that's what I wonder. Can the hand see? Like, what are its senses? It doesn't have to have vision.
Double vision.
It is a visual effect.
And the ant's got no eyes.
It
Or
could
does he
be-
have eyes?
I don't know. I don't know if it has any what its senses are.
I don't either.
Should say somewhere in its stat block if it has imprecise senses. It doesn't make sense that it would see. I'm just asking.
Tremor sense, life
Okay.
sense.
Yeah, probably can't see.
Yes. So it is fine.
Agreed.
The giant crawling hand, you're wrestling with it, Giuseppe, and it starts trying to like climb up your chest and grab your neck.
Told you I grappled it from behind. From like the back of the hand, and did it like bend its fingers backwards?
Yeah, that means it really can't climb up its neck.
Hold on just 1 second.
That I made it specifically so it
I
couldn't do
so
that.
heard you. I have your back on that.
I do.
while
I do
pout.
remember this.
So it would have no momentum or any kind of thing where it's trying to, its fingers are going.
So this is what grappling something does. It is off guard and immobilized. Okay, so it can't move around. If it wants to do a manipulate action, it must succeed at a flat check. But a strike
Yeah,
is not a
manipulate
manipulate action. And so it is attempting
Yeah,
to
he's gonna-
strike you.
You're gonna
And it
flick his knuckle at your eyeballs.
succeeds.
See, I'm imagining you with a pinwheel hat and glasses and a bubble above your head saying, "Well, actually, that's not actually happening right now because I
Really?
grappled that hand from behind, so its fingers couldn't get any momentum to get anywhere."
It wriggled and wiggled and squiggled inside.
That's a strength check to turn
It's-
around, baby.
And then it
Nah,
got
just,
that.
it flicked its knuckle
right
back
up
at your
there.
face. Yeah, right.
I'm with Giuseppe.
and then it hits again.
Ow!
It is grabbing at your throat and succeeding.
What? Huh?
It's like scratching.
Yeah.
It's trying to knuckle you in the face. It's like
Yeah.
reverse.
Okay,
Snuckle sandwiches.
there we
There you
go.
go.
Hey,
And
Brad,
it,
I don't know how it's doing it, but it's a hurting me in a position where it can't be a hurting me. Something
Don't
tells
worry,
me that
Giuseppe. I'll save
some
you.
omnipresent being is
Uh,
saying, "You hurt," and I gotta take it.
My held action
Well,
is
IP,
now
did you-
coming back.
okay, so you want to go
I was gonna
after
ask
the
if you wanted to
hand?
go before me.
I'm going after the hand, and I am.
Okay, give me just a
I got
moment.
line
I
of
gotta fix
sight
it.
on-
I gotta fix this. Boop, boop, boop.
Hey,
There we go.
Can I not talk? I'm just
There.
kidding. Okay, yay, it's me. I want to heal my friend Giuseppe. Do I have line of sight on him?
You do not.
See, I kind of think I do. It's like on the corner edge, like the stuff out of the side of your
You
eye.
only need to
kinda-
step down one.
Yeah.
Well, that
You only
means I
need to
don't
step
get to
down one
think
spot.
anything.
You got it.
Y'all are just. Okay, fine. I have moved one damn spot. Out. Okay. Selecting my friend. I'm telling him, shh, it's okay, baby. I will give you all the heals.
I need a scoop code. Can we have a second?
What heals do I have left? Because
You have all
I did
kinds of
not-
heals.
I did not get to sleep.
Heals for days.
Really not. Okay, so
You also
here
got
we go.
Wandases.
No, I think the Wandases are gone. So I cast a Healed.
Okay.
I will come over here and do heal versus living and roll. I believe I have him selected. And I did fine.
Okay. Let me apply that healing to our dear friend Giuseppe. There's 21 points back.
Feeling much better, thank you.
And it is now Thundercleese' turn.
Because y'all made me move.
Thundercleese. All right,
I go back
guys.
to pouting.
See, that's enough movement. All right, you guys. I learned a new trick. Last time we took a really long nap, and I'm gonna try it out on this guy who's all joints. All joints and no lungs. I'm gonna need a will save out of that guy.
Okay. So the giant crawling hand attempts a will save,
Yeah.
Let's be failing.
and
I
he
think failing
passes
sounds- Oh my god.
by 2.
All right, but I'm still gonna hurt him.
You are.
I still get to hurt him a bunch because I crush with the weight of the deep. I make his joints feel all bad and stupid.
Okay. He takes half damage from that.
Yeah. All right, that was all I had.
Right, we got him. We're getting him.
Okay.
Well,
I need Thandor and Calliope and Zhivago to all give me a perception check.
Oh god damn it.
Ah, fuck, we're gonna die.
Thanks everybody.
Okay.
That's what I wanted out of life. Okay. I am choosing me. I'm finding my perception check. Hold. While I perceive life as we know it.
Ugh, that sounds like a terrible idea.
Well, okay. Think it's there, although it's really.
Should be on your character sheet on the right at the top, under like.
I got it.
Okay. Okay, Calliope, you notice some green flame out of the corner of your eye in this big room.
I lean over to my friends that are closest to me and I whisper yell and say, Jesus fucking Christ, there's green flame in this room. What have you people done?
all right, everybody in the room.
Okay, it is now Zhivago's turn.
Okay, so I'm going to do things.
You know about this now, Zhivago, because I'm close to you.
The first thing I'm going to do, I gotta check
It's
one other
freak
thing,
out because there's
sorry.
flame.
I'm okay with him actually. I don't care.
I'm okay with stuff being on fire. That's fine.
I'm gonna needle of vengeance on yeah, how
Now you are fascinated currently.
right. So focus spells don't have concentrate. So I can bypass this by only using my focus spells. That's what I'm trying to figure out now. I can't cast regular spells, sadly, like I would like to do. So I'm going to do Needle of Vengeance on the hand, and I'm going to name Giuseppe. So whenever the hand tries to damage Giuseppe, it'll take whatever 8 or 10 mental damage.
Okay.
The spell will tell us because it's going to auto heighten.
Oh, pardon me. One other thing. Within the pattern, everyone is dazzled. Pardon me.
Do we need to do a save against it?
No, that's just part of being in the pattern.
Then I'm going to debuff the AC of the hand.
Okay.
No, he's probably more of a threat. I'm going to debuff the AC of Isan Kalir.
Okay. Isan Kalir now has a -1.
So that's an action. My second action, I'm going to lay hands on Giuseppe, also not
Who did you hit with the Needle of Vengeance?
The hand.
A hand.
So he needs to make his will save, correct?
Only when he attacks.
Oh, okay.
Whenever he
Yeah.
attack- yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to lay hands on Giuseppe for the AC bonus and the healing.
Okay.
Blah, 24 back.
There we go. 24 more points to Giuseppe.
For my last action, I'm going to hear what Calliope is saying and dash into the room saying, "Get in here!" And I'm going to go 5. That hand's grappled, so I don't think it can opportunity attack. I think those are usually manipulated. We're going to find out. 15, 20, or 5, 10, 20, whatever.
Okay.
Going here to this corner.
Okay. Brond, it is your turn.
All right. Brond is going to look at the silly hand that my friend is holding but keeps hurting him, and I'm going to try to hack a limb off it.
It is off guard, isn't it?
You
Attacking.
miss.
Oh.
Here, point it.
I only have
Why
one left.
why is he not off guard?
He is. His AC
hand?
is not 24 for that attack. It was 22.
Oh, I thought it would show it in the card. Okay. You're probably
try
seeing it, to be honest.
again. Trying again. Well, and Brond is just hacking and slashing away, and
Yep.
yeah, that's it for
Okay.
Brond. It's just too slippery.
Giuseppe, it is your turn.
Okay.
Kick him in the crotch again. It worked out real well last time. I was a fan of that.
Ding.
I'm going to throw the hand at the bad guy.
Okay. I guess that would be an improvised weapon.
That'd be
So
athletics.
I guess do like a let's see. Let me look at your things here. Do an unarmed attack against him, I guess.
But that would think athletics.
Okay, sure. That is,
We'll lose the okay.
yes, it will lose the grappled condition. That does not hit him. You throw the hand nearby. I will say, let me give him a reflex save. Otherwise, he hits the wall and takes damage.
He's gonna slow gravity.
What are you saying?
No, don't worry.
I'm like, I'm saying you missed throwing him at the dude, but you're succeeding at he's hitting the wall. And he does not pass his reflex save, so if you'll roll, I don't know, 2d6 damage, since you're strong and stuff. Okay, that's... Wait, what is all that? Okay, so...
I hit it twice and didn't do anything,
Okay.
so I hit it one more time.
Okay, so here's the first two. That's 5 points of damage. Oh, no, wait, that's not right. Beep, boop. There we go. Giant crawling hand takes 5 points of damage. Okay, you got 2 more actions left.
Let's see here.
What will
You
you
should have
do?
punched him before you threw him. Maybe.
I'm going to Divine Lance that motherfucker.
Okay, that is gonna hit. And you're attacking Isan Clear?
The mage guy.
Yeah. Okay. You got to roll your attack. Oh, no. Wait, where was your attack roll?
Has a
It was just
penalty
up there.
been made yet, or
Oh, that was
okay.
the flat check. You need to roll the attack check. So roll an attack. Okay, that will hit. And you do 14 points of damage to Isan Kalir with the Divine Lance.
spirit? Does he? Which he takes all of it. Okay.
Yes. Okay. It is now Isan Kalir's turn. He maintains concentration on the hypnotic pattern. Oh, hold on. I need to have people do
Savuses.
yeah, new saves. If you end your turn in the hypnotic pattern, hold on. If you're end your turn in the hypnotic pattern, you need to do the will save, which is a DC 29 will save. So I need Zhivago, Brond, and Giuseppe all to roll will saves.
In the chat or the
Okay.
See, I don't know that I want to critically fail it. I don't think it matters with that really. 6 of 1. I think I can critically fail it.
Okay. While you are, if you critically failed, you are fascinated by the pattern and you can't use reactions.
Did you put the will save in the chat again or no?
No, just roll a will save.
Okay.
Brond, you are fascinated by the pattern.
It wasn't a critical fail though. It was
No.
just a fail, right?
Right. You can
Okay.
still use reactions.
Oh, gotcha.
And
Hey, good
Giuseppe
job.
critically succeeds, so you are not fascinated, although you are still dazzled because you're inside the pattern.
So you're telling me that criticals just don't mean anything anymore.
Well, you're not fascinated. That's a
But I'm
good thing.
dazzled. I'm bedazzled.
Let's see.
Bejazzled?
Isan Kalir cackles and says, "Oh, why are you here? What are you trying to do? Stop, Eurevian!" And then he casts Phantom Pain on Brond. I need you to make that will save.
I got this.
You do not have that.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna fail again, just using my last hero point in the process.
Okay, that is
Look, it's a failure instead of a critical failure.
Oh, yeah?
I'll take it.
it just means you take the damage.
Ooh, puppy.
There you go.
Ugh.
Basically,
Now we're not fascinated.
Giuseppe, he's talking to you, you know.
yeah, you are racked with pain, and you have some persistent mental as well. Meanwhile, the hand turns to Zhivago and lunges at him.
Put that
Critically
thing on
hitting.
you, Giuseppe, so it would take all this damage when it attacked you, and then you just threw it free in the road.
So that's 40 points of damage
Listen,
to
decisions were
Zhivago.
Yeah.
He then attempts to grab you. And he fails his grab. And so he... Is grab an attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So then he attempts to claw at you again and misses. It is now Calliope's turn.
I feel like I'm going from the frying pan into the fire, but I am leaving the green things and going from the unknown
We need
danger to the known danger. So I'm heading in. I'm gonna heal people. You're welcome. I will go here.
Okay. That's
So excited.
yeah, that's one action. You have two more.
It looks like I need to heal my buddy over here, Mr. Zhivago, because he is badly injured. So I will grab a spell. I think it's my last.
You could
heal
also
spell.
do battle medicine on him.
This is true. I'm very good at that.
And
Let me pull that up.
I want to point something out that I don't know if you know.
Which is treat wounds.
Notice that this medicine DC. Click that. You could try and do it better and do extra healing, but it increases the DC chance. You've got a plus 17, and to do that,
Are you in a tin can?
to roll a 3 to do 15 extra healing.
Sounds like he's left his desk to go over and speak directly to Calliope.
Interesting. Yes, he did. He came over here to show me a drop down.
Yeah.
Okay. I think
Did
we're
you make
gonna
it hot?
roll with the new expert.
Yeah.
We're gonna see what the hell happens here. So I'm using this selected action, and I'm gonna roll. Here we go. Good luck to you. I hope it goes well.
Oh, you
It
got
did
the
not.
3. And then, so Zhivago is healed for 23 points.
Good.
Wow, that was a lot for me rolling a really low number. Okay, and my turn is over. I
It
think.
is now Thundercleese's turn.
All right. Well, I don't like anything about this. The thing I hear with green fire is it sounds like a choice I don't want to make. Hang on. How far can I screech? I should know what my movement. speed
25
is, but
movement.
I don't. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Perfect. What do you mean I went into at least one wall? 4, 5.
There
All
you
right.
go. Do you shut the door on your way in?
That seems like a grand idea. Thank you for suggesting that. Let's do that.
Hey, no problem.
Hey, we might live, maybe. That hand's had a surprising amount of willpower, so I'm going to target this other dude this time. We're going to get into some battle magic.
Yeah,
here,
because
is all I'm saying.
spellcasters are notoriously known for their low wills.
Yeah, I know, right?
Fun fact, he's hard as shit to hit physically too. So fireball. Yeah, do it.
Oh,
See,
by the
all-
way,
all in the
Calliope, I need you to do a will save.
Son of a bitch.
Because you ended your turn in the dazzle, in the hypnotic pattern.
Okay, I have to go find this. Y'all are making me work.
I guess he. Yeah, I guess you. Yeah.
I have other big spells.
Oh, will save. Where are you, will save? Oh, I see it.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, You do that while I think about my life here real quick.
Okay, you
Nice.
succeed in your will save.
My will has saved. I go back to pouting.
All right, I was gonna try to make this guy's day real bad, but we're gonna try a way that's gonna be a lot of fun here. So I got all these new spells and I haven't cast any of them yet. So we're gonna try Enervation on that guy.
Oh, nice. Do it. Do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to know. I need to know. This
We're
is
gonna
very
go with a
important. This is
Fortitude
amazing.
save.
Yeah.
Okay, so he does a
Play
fortitude
30
save.
foot- Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
He
20, DC 25.
he succeeds at his save, which means he takes
Right.
2d8 persistent void damage. You want to roll that? You want to click on that?
Rawr.
Okay, so now he's got
Oh, damn it.
he's got persistent void on him.
Oh, it's just that's not saying he's immune to persistent. That does
Correct.
no damage immediately. Okay, I need to know something
Right.
technically. I can't remember. I need a rule question.
Yes.
All right.
Multiple sources of persistent damage of the same type.
And then I guess I'm
How
gonna.
does that work? Oh,
Uh,
finish your turn. Then I'll ask. It's gonna affect me.
I was gonna say, I assume I get that same will save because that'll be a lot of fun. So that's it for me, and now I'm in this
Okay.
stupid room.
I think I wanted to
He's
say
concentrating at us.
blah 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 blah. Let's see, look.
I think the same type of persistent damage does not stack.
Oh, that's a shame.
But let me double check that.
I am shame. Yeah, it does. It doesn't.
Okay.
You can be simultaneously affected by persistent damage as long as they have different damage types.
Right.
The higher, if it's the same type, the higher overrides the lower.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay, so it's gonna be me. You're done.
I
right?
need you to make a will save, Thundercleese.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. Let's see. I would like to expertly roll my will save.
That will succeed. It is now Zhivago's turn.
Actually, I really can't do that because it's a burst.
Right.
So I'm free
Yes,
to.
and-
I'm not. I should not be fascinated now. Because he maintained the spell and then he aggressively, then he shot Braun, which would have ended my fascinate.
Really?
Right. Let's look at the condition.
Let me see,
Yeah,
is it-
if the condition ends if a creature uses hostile actions against you or any of your allies.
Oh, I screwed that up.
I need some cheese. I will be.
Oh yeah, I screwed that up. Nobody's fascinated anymore.
What, the cheese?
I think that I was questioning myself on Wendy. I think that I think Wendy is because Wendy wasn't for the condition to be removed and ended the turn in the thing, but
Beat the fascination.
tell us. But
Deep feeling fascination. I've beaten it.
so I'm not. I guess I'm not going to maintain my needle of vengeance because the whole idea there was that Giuseppe was going to grapple the hand that was suicide.
Right.
But it's probably not going to attack Giuseppe now. So I'm going to let it drop. That sucks.
By the way, everyone give me a perception roll. A blind perception roll.
Ian? I would like to perceive things.
I don't think.
I hate it when I perceive stuff.
Giuseppe and Thundercleese and Zhivago, you notice that the markings on the hand match the markings on Doriana's hand. That said Lang on it.
Oh,
Langa.
we should absolutely murder that thing.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe we should try to focus it down instead. That's true. I'm
I
sorry
mean,
for my
we
delay
should take
here.
out the caster first. Always take out the caster first. That's just good wisdom.
I'm gonna
You know,
waste an
says the
action.
caster.
Trying not to waste an action. I would need a whole action to draw a wand. So anyway, I think I'm gonna haste Brond. I think I was going back and forth between trying to paralyze Big Man, but his saves are gonna be ridiculous. So hasting Brond.
Okay.
I'm back. I have cheese.
Hell yeah.
I don't know that I had to roll anything, and then I'm gonna fuck.
You critted it though. Good job.
Yeah.
That flat check.
So who you've hasted Brond?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. Good thing you didn't miss him.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna just I'm carrying my rod of my staff around all the time. It's the only thing I can do. I'm just gonna fire. I can't do that. Damn it! I'm gonna waste my action.
Why can't you do it?
Well, because there's 2 actions. The cantrip out of it is 2 actions. I
Okay.
was thinking it was 1. I'm going to, although, pull my wand of magic missile out.
Okay.
I'm gonna be holding it instead. That will take an action to get it out.
Okay.
Yeah, giggity.
Me while I whip this out.
And that's my turn.
Okay, Brond. It is your turn. You are no longer
Brond.
fascinated.
All
You
right,
are
so
still dazzled.
So
Based
you're
on-
you're into him, but not
Dazzle,
in.
dazzle 'em.
based on, because I recognize the tattoos too, right?
Yes.
So, or the markings.
I'm gonna say that they pointed out to you. You did not recognize it, but
All right. So go for the hand. I will. Oops, sorry. There we go. And I will attack.
okay, that is gonna hit.
Nice.
For 18 points of damage to the hand. When you do, when you swing, you manage to break one of the pustules that is on the rotting hand, and a glob of pus shoots out at Calliope.
Oh my god.
I need you to make this reflex save, please.
Okay, I will do that. But
Ooh, just
also,
minding your
I'm
own
very
business.
grossed out and disdained at the bus because I'm like, ew, this is gross. I did not ask for this
Ugh.
today. Great,
You do not succeed.
great. I'm pus.
As you're gagging, it goes in your mouth.
Oh god.
A bunch of freaking pus gets onto you, and you take 13 points of void damage, and you are sickened too.
Okay, I now look green, and I'm pouting, and I'm pissed.
And tired.
Oh, yeah, well, I am tired, but I mean, no one let me nap, so I've gone beyond the fact that I'm tired. I'm like toddler tired now.
Okay, so that was 2 actions, Brond, correct? Or did you power
I
attack?
moved and I powered attack.
Okay, so you have 1 action left.
I meant to attack. No, I moved and then I power attacked. So I'm done.
Yeah, but you're quickened.
Oh, I am. Okay, that's right.
And one of your actions was a stride or a strike.
So.
More ass whooping.
Oh no.
No. Okay, so I need both Zhivago and Brond. Hold on just 1 second.
I need to take my persistent damage and do a flat check to see if I can save against it.
That'll
Sorry.
happen when we move to the next turn.
Oh, okay. I apologize.
Hold on just 1 second. I need you guys to make DC 29 will saves because you're still inside the hypnotic pattern. So while your fascinated went away because of his attack, you can be fascinated again.
Well,
Zhivago, you are fascinated and you cannot use reactions right now.
Does that one give me a hero point or just attack rolls?
I will give you that. You get a hero point.
Okay.
Brond,
Oh.
All right.
that is a critical fail. You are fascinated and cannot use reactions.
Oh,
Giuseppe, it is your turn. Oh, here is your persistent damage. Would you like to click to roll that recovery check? That ends your persistent damage.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, that was what I was
Nice.
talking
Yeah.
about before.
It's automated. Woo! Love
Yeah,
you, Foundry.
Yeah, no kidding.
So Giuseppe is stepping down.
Yeesh. I'm gonna fist him. How was
You
that?
you fail because you are dazzled. You would have hit him, but he is concealed to you, and you miss him because the bright lights. You critically miss. You rolled a 1. You get a hero point for that, but it also means you can't do any more. Well, you couldn't do any more attacks this turn anyway, so you get a hero point.
Okay.
And it is now Isan Kalir's turn.
I hate these dice.
Isan Kalir maintains his hypnotic pattern. And then he... What else does he do?
Seems important.
And then he turns to Brond and begins attempting to read his mind.
Ooh.
I'm assuming this is not an attack.
I don't know. I mean, if you're trying to penetrate somebody's mind, isn't that
Eh.
It's anything that's a hostile action, so I suppose if it's entirely innocuous, like he's asking like what his favorite color is, or
I think he just wants to get your thoughts. He wants to know why you're here.
I would
Oh,
argue
so-
that if Braun makes a will save, it's a hostile action because he's trying to
Okay,
resist it.
we'll call that.
hey?
Hey, that's a failure, but you get a hit
Hey.
point. Yeah.
I get a hero point at least, but
You
that
do,
is
but basically
critical
you
fail.
feel Isan Kalir rustling around in your brain, and he finds you watching Doriana in your memories, and he goes, "Oh, and he starts cackling, and he goes, "That's why you're here." It is now. Oh, he takes some damage. He takes some void damage.
Yeah, it does.
And then
Yeah,
he
he
rolls his recovery check and he fails. And now the hand
Is talked to.
The hand.
looks at Brond.
Looks.
Well,
Faces.
thinks about
Or,
Brond.
you know, hands. He hands
Thinks
it
about
on.
Brond in a very kind fashion. He goes, "Man, I wish I had a stomach to eat him with."
And how?
So he, the fingers start clawing at you, Brond, and they miss, and the fingers claw at you, and they miss, and the fingers claw at you,
Scared of the claw.
and they miss, and it is now Calliope's turn.
Which is the most hurted.
Oh, by the way, I need you to make a will save, Giuseppe, against the hypnotic pattern.
I can't tell. Does Braun have any? I can't see on my screen if he has any issues. Does he have issues?
He's about
Bron's a little
2/3.
ouchy, but you know, I do my thing.
Okay, you are fascinated, Giuseppe, and cannot use reactions right now.
Okay, I'm
Just
just gonna
trying to
rolling
figure out
real
who to
dice
kill.
in front of me and just showing you pictures.
I
Because it's impossible to roll this slow all the time.
I keep meaning to install. There's a mod that'll track all your dice rolls so you can see.
Oh, please do.
Okay.
Please do.
Okay, I'll do it. Calliope, it is your turn.
Yeah, I think I'm battle medicine again. I'm gonna battle medicine Bronda.
By the way, Grace is right there with you, Giuseppe. Grace's die rolls are
Abysmal.
remarkably bad.
mean, Vegas would be envious of taking such advantage of someone. And
Okay.
not-
There you go, Brond.
There you go. 18 points of healing to Brond. That's one action.
Thank you, thank you.
I will.
Oh, no, wait. Hold on. Nope, you aren't fascinated. That's right. Okay, good.
Yeah, my butt can cast again. But I have to cast like a 1 spell. Hold on.
No, you've only used one action.
So I have 2. Oh, yeah. Calliope be very happy right now. I heal people and I attack people. I have no idea which spell will work on you because I have not studied any of this shit. Okay. You look gross. I'm gonna attack the hand because I don't like hands. I'm gonna hit you with my favorite, Ray of Frost. It's the best thing ever.
You miss.
I go back to being.
Oh, no, wait.
soft
That was
and
just the
tired.
concealed roll for some reason. Hit the attack button.
Oh. Oops. There.
You miss.
I'm gonna use a hero point.
I don't blame you. You got 3 of them.
I know.
So right-click on the box.
There's a box.
Yeah, in the chat.
Oh.
And then right-click on it and say, reroll using a hero point.
Love doing that. Okay, so right click on the box, reroll using. There we go. And I reroll. Oh my.
Now that's actually, you used a hero point, so you hit. Because you get a +10 because you only rolled a 3.
So I hit.
Yes, you hit.
So now I get to roll my damage. Alright. Here you go.
Okay, and that is to the hand.
To the hand.
Okay, you do 14 points of damage to the hand.
This feels better. My life is better now.
Okay, and I need you to make
I'm
this.
still tired.
I need you to make this will save, Calliope.
Will I be very... I can't click on that.
Can you not?
No. It just looks pretty.
You
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, you can. Okay,
I
you
rolled an 18.
you succeed.
Yes, I did. Hi, Sadie. What do you need? If you want to go outside, I'm a little worried. Okay, I will be right back. I am done with my turn.
Okay.
I think I'm done. I'm done. That was 2 actions for that one. So yeah,
Okay,
I'm finito.
it is now. It is now Thundercleese' turn.
Bye.
Thundercleese.
Please. All right, you know what? Works out really well just most of the time. Summoning a couple of big draconic claws out of the ether and slashing people in the face.
That does do pretty well, actually.
Ooh, I like.
So that's your flat check. So that was a success.
Yeah.
Nice. It counted as 1 target. That's good.
All right. Oh, let's see for the hand.
That's going to crit.
Love it.
All right, we're critting the hand. Eat all of these dice.
Oh my god.
Okay, and that's doubled, correct?
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Very nice.
Hey, you remember how there was a hand? As soon as you claw at it, now the first thing that happens is a blob of pus goes shooting off of it.
Oh god, this is gonna be real bad.
We know how hand works.
The blob of pus once again goes at Calliope.
She's gonna be angry when you get back.
Actually, though, she was sickened last time. I hope that didn't. It's all included and everything. Okay, so we'll worry about. She's gonna take damage, I believe. Oh no, wait, she might take half damage. So we'll have to see how this goes. I'll wait for her to get back with the dog.
All right. And then my attack against Mr. Smarty Pants,
Yeah.
and it is since they are at the same time roll, I take no penalty on this attack.
That misses.
Hero point it.
You got 3 hero
I
points.
got a gajillion. I got so many hero points. We're gonna do that again. Reroll using hero points.
That is going to hit.
Yeah. It won't be critical, which is not as cool, but
No.
also no 70 points of damage this time.
No. But
I mean, a mere 32.
oh, 32 is pretty good.
Yeah, so I doled out 100 points of damage this turn. What did you
That's
guys do?
beautiful. I love it.
And it is now. Oh, I need you. Oh, you got one more action?
I'm gonna shield.
Okay.
I'm gonna shield for funsies.
Okay, and I need you to make. Hold on. I need you to make this save. Oh wait, no, wrong person. Pardon me. Pardon me.
Say.
There we go.
Oh, Thandor.
I will roll with my mighty plus 13.
That's a 26. That is a fail. You are fascinated.
Ooh. Hey, you know when you didn't have claw wounds sticking out of your chest? Man, I love looking at that.
Okay.
And this now it's me. So I'm gonna try to.
Oh, and by
paralyze.
the way, when the hand dies, you notice that the flesh of it appears to sublimate into the air, and form this kind of tall pillar of smoke that goes into the ceiling.
Oh, that's either really good or really bad.
Oh, Wendy's back. Hey, Wendy, guess what? I need you to make this reflex save as another burst of pus comes flying at you.
I hate you so much. I just took our dog outside to pee, and this is what
I
you
told
do?
you she was gonna be angry.
Don't we have children? What are you doing? Put them to work.
Well, they're not anywhere around. They're somewhere in this house. I don't know where they are. They're teenagers. I'm pissed. What? I have to do a fucking... Okay. Where am I doing
It's
this?
in the
Where-
chat. You need to,
I scrolled. I just see giant crawling hand and reflex. Is that what I'm doing?
yes.
Yes.
The reflex is a
The
lonely child.
reflex.
You fail, so you get hit with another ball of pus.
Can I hero point that? No. I just get
Sure if you want to, but I don't.
No,
You
there's
can't get
better
more
uses.
sickened than you already are.
Okay, fine. I'll just fix me later.
Okay.
Guess what? No one else gets heals. I get heals next time.
That seems fair.
I heal myself.
Okay. The hand is dead. And it is
Long
now
of the hand?
Where did I get the pus from then? If the hand is dead.
because that was what it did right when
blowed
it
it up.
died.
No. Oh my god. This is complete bullshit.
I mean,
I
I
sit
did
there,
kill it.
Pus covered and looking very, very angry.
Okay. Shivago.
Okay. I fucking wish it wasn't dazzled, but we're gonna try paralyze because it'll be clutch if I can land it. But we're gonna do it. Let's go. Why did it not?
That was your concealed
Yeah.
check.
Good. So good.
Damn
So
it.
great. So now he gets to save.
Oh, it was so
Oh,
close to a
succeed.
critical failure.
Oh.
So he
failed, really?
succeeds, so he is
Yeah, good,
stunned
perfect.
one.
Yeah, great. Now he can't cast anything meaningful, which is all I wanted, unless he doesn't sustain this bullshit.
Means his concentration's broken, right?
No, he just has 2 actions next turn. So if he sustains the spell, he won't be able to do anything super fancy.
Yes.
So that was that plan. Then I have an action left, and that wand I pulled out last time, which was a magic missile 2. I
Yeah.
just do a single wand whip at him.
Okay.
Why can I not cast it from here? Oh, no uses remain. There should be uses on it. I haven't used it. How do I refresh the wand? I don't know how to refresh the
Yeah, are you sure you didn't use it against the Dreshkins or anything?
Not this. I guess the Dresh. I don't know. I haven't. Well, let's say my character would have remembered and pulled the other one out. Then.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine.
Okay.
Maybe I could.
He is not concealed to you.
Yep. So it's just going to be a D4 damage, but fuck it. It's
D4
action.
plus 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Takes 2 points of damage from your Force Barrage.
He's still got persistent void damage on him, I think.
He
right?
does. Indeed.
Yeah, all right,
Yup.
Hey,
Bron is
Bron.
still hasted.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
That is a 1 for the attack, which would mean no more attacks this round unless
But I
you
get a
hero
hero
point
point.
that. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I will. Yeah, I will. I will hero point that because of the haste. So.
Yes. I think that is a wise thing to do. Now the other one doesn't count. The like if it were to miss because of the other thing. So you get a 30, which will hit.
Okay. Power attack on precision. Okay.
And that's for 22 more points of damage.
Yep. And then I will go again.
That will miss.
Miss?
Yes. You only got an 18.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Your 15 was your flat check.
Alright.
You still have one more action.
Yep. I'm going to.
Beep, beep, beep.
Oh, why did that not?
Beep,
I have it targeted.
beep, beep, beep.
Sorry. I thought I did.
You miss.
Damn it. Alright, I'm done.
Wait. Hold on a second.
Oh, he doesn't speak the language?
He's got tongues. He's got permanent tongues.
Oh.
So that's
he
not
speaks
true.
all languages.
Yes, he does. Okay.
So brilliant.
Also, I need will saves from.
So did that work or not?
I was going to say, so should that have
28.
worked?
No, it would not work. He still failed.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, the unintelligible was a -4, and you
Right,
missed
it'll
by
be
5.
28. Oh, gotcha.
So I
eventually-
need you guys to make that roll.
Who is you guys?
Zhivago and Braun, like it says in the little chat box.
Okay, I
The
didn't look at
chat
the
box? Fonts change or something?
So that's just a particular thing I can do when I request a roll. It's in a particular font.
Okay.
We're judging your fonts.
It's not my fault. I didn't design these mods. Braun, there you go.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Both
Oh.
of you critically fail. You're fascinated, and you can't use reactions.
I
Giuseppe.
don't like you anyways.
All right. Can I do anything?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. You are able to see your enemy. Roll your attack. That will miss.
I'm gonna hero point it.
Okay. Yeah, you got 3 of them. That will also miss.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
No. I'm very sorry. You still have 1 action?
That's
That's gonna miss. Okay. Isan Kalir is cackling, and he says, "Friend!" He lifts his hands up and he goes, "Friends, friends! If you came here to ask for me to let go of the girl, you just had to ask."
Oh,
No, you knew that last round. He already knew that last round.
Huh?
Thumbs down. I mean, he read Braun's mind. He knew what we were
Yeah,
here for.
but
It's
he's
time
negotiating with you now. He's
He
like,
could have done that
"Friend,
last round.
friend."
Negotiating for his life because we're about to take it away.
I'm thinking if he dies, it's the same thing. It will also let go.
Last round he did the read minds.
Yes.
So that's not what he could do because he
Yes.
used all his actions.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Calliope, it is your turn.
I'm the physician.
Oh, wait, hold on. He takes damage from the persistent
Oh, well,
damage.
good. That would be no.
Yeah,
They'll
he
be like,
does.
yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we'll talk it out.
Yeah,
And then
okay.
he dies.
Yeah.
Actually, he critic. That doesn't double persistent.
No,
damage,
it
does
doesn't. No.
Did he not die, Mr.
Not
Rilek Johnson?
I mean, it was only another.
Isan
9 points.
Kalir.
We're not.
Yeah,
we're
I'm
not.
reading him backwards.
We're not
Okay.
healing him. We're not heal. He's just gonna die. And he's dead. It's too late. It's a sad situation. Maybe there was a great arc to be played out here.
Selecting I am healing myself
Okay.
with the treat wounds because I can do that because I'm amazing and magical.
Okay.
Magic.
Okay.
You have to
There you go.
believe
27 points to you, Calliope.
magic.
And you got 2 actions left.
Okay, I look at my friends and I'm like, I'm kind of pissed. I'm covered in pus. Do I kill him now?
Sure. Now you're sickened, which means you're going to be at a -2 to attack. But yeah, you can attack him.
Do my friends say yes, attack him, or are we talking to this asshole first?
Well, he's probably gonna die because he's racked with void damage. Well, he's
No.
only held to this plane for another 6 rounds. So if y'all want to, he could have 1 round to. I mean,
You know
I guess
what?
you have initiative, so.
I do. I feel like I should attack this jerkity jerk pants because he's pissed me off. He and his friend with their pus. Okay. I send over my favorite.
Red Rover.
Hmm.
Okay. That is, you are able to see your enemy. You may roll an attack roll.
I'm very excited about that. Let's. Okay, attack. There we go.
That is going to crit.
Yeah, it is, because it's the highest I can roll, baby. So, yeah, there we go. It hit for 33. It says.
Yeah, you need to roll your damage.
Oh.
You don't do 33 damage. You're going to do more than that, probably.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, maybe not.
Wow, I guess he showed you.
He did. Is he still alive for another round?
I guess he was immune to cold.
He is indeed immune to cold.
Fine time to be immune to cold.
It is now.
No.
It is now Thundercleese'
Thundercleese's
turn.
A whole lot of mess of nothing.
And near death. You know, we came here for a reason, which was to murder your face. So we're gonna go ahead and go with that.
He's sitting there going, "Friends, friends," and you're like, "Blah."
He's dead.
You know,
He's
Where
dying.
does he get friendship from?
Yeah.
I mean, we might be able to
Wow.
get something out of him, but he's about to like void bleed out.
he might make his saves. Okay, you can see your enemy.
All right, and we're gonna sure strike me. I don't know why it did that again. That was
And
weird.
yeah, you are able to do the sure
Oh, 'cause I
strike. You're
haven't
able,
targeted.
yeah. Now you're able to do whatever
Oopsie.
spell effect you were gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay, roll your attack.
Okay. Oh, I'm just clicking all the wrong things today.
All the wrong.
And I
That
missed after all that?
misses. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
yes. I'll just pop up my shield and then we'll do some saves. I
Okay.
guess. What's great about shield is keep using it until it's.
Zhivago. Oh wait,
God damn it!
that's
I
fine.
had a target. That's okay.
Okay,
Shield on me and I
so
got my save. Yeah.
I need some checks. Hold on just a second. From here we go. I need checks from Calliope and from Thundercleese because the hypnotic pattern is still going.
Ugh. I'm not doing great on that.
You are fascinated, Thundercleese. You are fascinated, Calliope.
Great. Fascinated with Buzz.
Fascinated and sickened. Zhivago, what would you like to do?
All right, so I brush myself off and walk over to my first action.
Okay.
And I hold Scoot up. Well, I guess move, yeah. I hold Scoot up and I shake him menacingly and aggressively at Isankalier, say, let her go.
Okay. Anything else?
So that's second action. I guess he can't really react to that, but do I get any read about... and then for my third action, can you describe what he's wearing?
Yes, he is wearing colorful clothing. He has a leather pouch. He has a kukri in his hand.
I'm going to, for my third action, I'm going to nudge Fate on Brond.
Okay.
And then that is a... Wait, I am fascinated, right?
Correct.
No. Because he did... My turn hasn't ended yet, so mine is still down from his action.
No, he didn't attack last time. He said, friends, friends!
He didn't do Jack and I failed, so I can't concentrate except for on this pattern. I could talk to him. I can't nudge Fate, but... That's a bunch of butt. So I'm going to attempt to demoralize him. No, I'm going to do nothing. I should have held my turn. I'm just going to stand there menacingly with Scoot. I suppose Bron and Zeppi could hold if they really wanted to.
Yeah.
But...
Bron! It is your turn.
Do you let me know to hold, or...
No, I don't. I think I would wanted you to follow your heart.
Yeah.
I mean... I want him
Bron-
to die. He's going to have a whole turn of, like, chaos. He just...
Brond follows his heart.
Yeah.
You critically hit. Your heart says you die. Okay. Would you like to describe what you do to Isankalier?
As he's saying, friends, and like other things going on, like Bron just steps forward and lops his head off. Just a clean stroke.
Yep. And he is no longer a denizen of Ling.
Wow.
Yay, the girl is free.
That was... He has a Lang ruby on him. And a fragment of Eurevian's pendant. How interesting. And another kukri.
We're getting a lot of kukris.
Kukri?
Yeah, there are a
Don't get me
lot
wrong,
of
they're
them
great
in
weapons.
this, yeah.
I mean, they are amazing weapons. Like,
They're really good for
from the
gnomes,
perspective of
too.
a guy who knows.
I don't use them.
I know. That would take a feat. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the hypnotic pattern. And everyone can get rid of their dazzled and fascinated. Wendy, I assume you're going to spend a few rounds vomiting in the corner.
I need to heal. Let me go see if I can do anything about that shit. I can stabilize.
Well, but the first thing you should do is probably vomit for a couple of rounds, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I'll go vomit.
I don't. If you want to make the rolls, you can.
I'll just go vomit.
Okay, so I'll give you 2 turns, and you will have vomited up your guts. Everybody can remove their dazzled and fascinated conditions.
How do we do that?
If you select yourself and look at the top right corner, you'll see. Oops, hold on.
The assigned status effects. And
Yep.
then just take them all
You
off.
can right-click on one. Yep.
Okay,
Rhonda's
but I'm
gonna
still
use the-
sickened, or if I threw up twice or threw up for a while, am I not sickened anymore?
Yes. So it'll take 2 clicks to get rid of that one, because it'll take it down to 1 first.
I am now not sickened. Wow, that was fun. I love
Rhonda's
throwing
gonna
up.
use the last bit of his haste while she's throwing up in the corner to search the room very
Okay.
fast.
You do not find anything here. This room, like I said, I'll describe the room again. The small chamber features a large map of the inner sea painted on a north wall, though the listed countries seem long out of date. A large cushion rests in the room's southwest corner. On the west wall, overlapping scraps of paper create a much newer map of the town of Otari and the areas around it.
What was his? I want to ask him a question. What did you want with that girl?
His corpse rises up, but it doesn't have a head, so it can't talk. And it falls back down again.
But he was. It was an issue. Do we hear anything going on outside?
I don't know. Do you go over and listen at the door?
I go near the door.
Calliope's over there vomiting.
I go near her and listen to the door. I just push her hair to the side. Excuse me. Just listening.
Give me a perception check. You do not hear anything outside the door.
Okay, thanks. Carry on. Pat her back.
Ping. Ping for magic.
It's a really good choice of where to do that.
Right by the door. Yes, I agree.
You said corner. I chose a corner.
Yeah.
You let us know you needed to go out, but we didn't respond fast enough.
Oh, I should smack you, Zhivago.
I'm gonna sit and focus.
I don't have any energy though.
I can still listen to my immediate surroundings while I'm refocusing, but I'm
Correct.
gonna sit down with Scoot and refocus. I'm not
Okay.
sure how long we're gonna be in here, but I'm gonna do 10 minutes worth first.
Okay. Okay. So, what else is everybody
For
else
magic,
doing?
Because that's what I do.
I'm done vomiting. I'm gonna move away from my vomit and sit down and be
Yes,
like, I need a nap.
Somebody look at that ruby and the fragment.
Oh yeah, I gotta.
Rivian's fragment.
That's just straight up loot, my dude.
I know,
Oh,
but
there's a
studying.
kukri. I want to check out
Call
this
it in a second.
kukri.
Well, yeah.
Wes, I would like
Okay.
to
Let
learn about
me.
this kukri this guy has.
Here you
My
go.
magical understanding of magic.
There
How
are
long is that
them.
again? Is it an hour?
No, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. You know what it is, and I will identify it for you.
Huzzah!
Uh,
Guys, I know a thing.
there we go.
Okay, let's see
Hold
your
on.
thing. Nope, show me that thing.
There we go.
That's okay, fine.
Yeah.
To the vendor with thee. Okay, so 10 minutes have passed, so I stopped focusing, and I want to pick this fragment of Rivian up, which I guess, what does this look like? What is this?
Okay. This appears to be some kind of a pendant, and it has it looks kind of like a triangle piece on it. That's attached to the necklace.
Rivian is the devil that had the contract.
So it really, you see a pendant. You don't know it's a piece of Eurevian's pendant. So you don't know that.
But does it look in any way? Does it look weird or important enough that I might sit down and study it to have a chance to know that?
You might.
I might recognize it as devil work with occultism.
Right.
So I'm gonna try that.
Well, we're gonna just go ahead and grab that.
Okay.
I don't need it, but we got it.
You look at this, and it appears to be part of something bigger. But you're not sure what. It is not inherently magical.
Did I have any clue of its make, or that
I got the
it would be related
I got
to
the
devil's
kukri.
claw?
I saw that. It does appear to be otherworldly.
Gotcha. Okay, carrying it, and then let's look at the ruby.
Okay.
See if it's magical, Thundercleese. I guess there's going to be a lot of magic.
It is not magical. And also, you notice that the ruby you guys had disappeared.
Fucking ruby. Oh.
Oh.
That's wild.
That's important.
So basically, this is his Lang ruby that you guys had until you killed him.
Oh.
Weird.
Oh, well, when the magic wore off, it went back home, and then it sucked after that.
Yeah.
We'll take it back. We'll take it back.
Yeah, I mean, a big honkin' ruby's a big honkin' ruby.
Yeah. Maybe we can work.
I mean, that's 2 weeks worth of work right there. You could hire somebody to clean your house for a couple months with that.
Oh yeah, that's right. We'll give it to the kid. Now the question is, we should rush back because we can say just hear me out. We can say we have found the cure, and she might die tonight, but we're only going to administer it if he tells us why Credence and Cried were skulking around his office. And we could blackmail him for the information to save his daughter. And I grin and do a thumbs up.
It's pretty evil, even for us.
Hey, Brond.
Yeah?
Do me a favor as we're heading out. Just grab him by the back of the shirt and carry him, and maybe stuff a dirty sock into his craw.
Look,
you know what? Definitely stuff a dirty sock into it. Wait, where's that rubber ball? We're gonna fix this once.
I
put a ball gag on him.
Color
No, wait, hang on, it's getting weird.
Yeah, I changed my skin color to exactly match Thundercleese. And it's like, this is you. This is how you sound.
The chat goes. Anytime Victor starts out with "Hear me out,"
Yeah.
you know it's gonna be good. And then Stan goes.
He's gonna get us killed one of these.
And then Stan laughed and put in quotes. Pretty evil, even for us.
Okay.
do we want to check these doors before we leave, though?
No, because your two primary casters are really low on Kaboom Boom.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I just
We
thought
also-
maybe
I'm not
I
sure
got
we
a
can
storage
leave.
closet with
Yeah, I have
loot.
I've got 3 noteworthy offensive spells left in me.
All right, let's get out of here.
So, hey, wait, don't.
I'm not moving. I'm not.
We don't know. First off, I want to close the loop on that. I was picking up a vibe of no on the blackmailing.
Oh yeah, no black.
Yeah.
We can say, hey, we just
No blackmailing right now. No, maybe later. No blackmailing right now.
I'm gonna need to ruminate on that.
Well, do we want to listen? Everybody listen at that door, because I don't know what we're walking into. I'm afraid that.
I vote you go out and you check for us.
Okay, can Scoot fit under? I start ramming Scoot under the door.
D3. This is not a door that Scoot can fit under.
Brond.
Yeah.
Brave Brond.
Brave Brond.
Oh no.
Be careful. Look out there.
Brond creaks open the door.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Okay. Crit.
You don't see anything.
Okay,
All right.
Put it,
Yeah,
put
Brond's
it
like,
shit up.
we're good.
Shit on.
Let's go. Quick. Come on. And I step out.
Okay, let's roll initiative.
Gosh.
Fuck's sake. I closed the door.
God damn it. This is why I wanted you to go first.
You didn't know that I'm in combat. It hasn't happened yet. So-
Everybody roll initiative. We are in encounter mode.
We can run away, people. We can
Can.
do that.
Yes.
No.
Oof.
Yes.
Not a good initiative.
No,
Ooh.
because the way to run away is right
Zavago.
where the bad things are about to happen.
Up north. This door that is
Yeah.
literally 10 feet away from me.
Yeah, I think we run. Well, let's see what we perceive first, if anything.
With your mighty two eyeballs,
So
tell me, what is
1,
out there?
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're gonna begin the encounter. Giuseppe,
Do we have any clue why we're in? I mean, what do
I
we-
mean, do you want to just hold your action and see what Braun does?
I kind of have to. I have no idea what's going on.
I know. So I'm going to move you till after Braun. And it is now Braun's turn.
All right. Braun
Braun,
with
what do
his
With your two eyeballs, what do you see?
the room. Braun
Um,
raises his shield. Right?
I will say this. Now that you are in combat, you see a green flickering flame moving through the room over here.
Oh, guys, let's go. There's a green flame over there. I'm
Go.
gonna just make a run for it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Hold on, I'm looking at the map to remember if there's a better way to go. We should just go up the spiraling staircase, right?
yeah.
The center.
North is our way out. Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go make my full movement, and then I'm going to hold my action here, or stop. I'm not
Okay.
going to use my third. So,
Okay.
Yep.
It is now Giuseppe's turn.
Go, Waddle. You need all of your little look, or your little legs will carry you. Look at him go.
30, 35, 40, 45. That's 45. 50. You can move 10 more feet, and that'll be the end of your whole shebang.
I'll stay there.
Okay?
Yes.
Hold on.
Oh, it's not my turn.
It's never a good sign.
After my turn though, I gotta go to bed.
Okay.
Sleep.
Ooh.
Sorry. I've yawned 7 times. Ooh.
Calliope, it is your turn.
I run away. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Suddenly a bolt of fire comes shooting towards you.
I dodge.
Out
It,
of
it hits you.
Hate you all.
Ty, stop screaming, buddy. That's too many dice.
Okay. You take 14 damage.
Great.
I need you to make this will save.
Okay. Hold on. I'll get there. I see it. I'm just gonna die here. Y'all have a
That
nice
is a failure.
Might not be a bad time to hero point that one.
life. I could do that. Can I do that?
Sure. Yeah, if you want to. You can right-click on that and re-roll using a hero point.
It doesn't
I
say
get
I
the feeling
can.
like
Okay, then just click it again and manually subtract a hero point.
Okay.
So that is going to succeed.
Now I only moved 5.
Hold on. I'm not done.
Oh Jesus Christ.
As you get hit by this ball of fire, you appear to catch on fire. A sickly green flame begins to burn all around you.
Great.
And you feel as if you are warm, as if you were to actually be hit by fire, you would take more damage right now.
Great.
Okay, so that now it's your turn.
Okay. I thought it was my turn.
It was
when
that
I
was
moved out there.
but that was a reaction. She saved an attack and saw you moving through her space, and she used it to do an attack. And now you may continue your turn.
Guess I'm not fast enough.
And you are burning with a green flame.
I don't know how to fix that. I want to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, run away, run away.
So I'm gonna move again. And then leave this bastard place.
He's been doing squats.
5, 10,
So
15,
let's
20.
see that.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's 30 right there.
Okay, so that's how many is that of a movement? Is that 1 or 2 of mine?
That
One?
is one movement. You have 2 more.
Okay, I should probably heal my ass. I don't know how I can take some of these off.
You are still in view of her.
Okay.
She shot a thing of
5.
flame at you.
And she's not in view anymore, right?
Right. But now, do keep in mind, you won't be able to do treat wounds on yourself in combat because you're immune to battle medicine for a while. Because you've done it on yourself already. I think your best bet is to probably run.
Okay, how far can I run?
You can keep going. You can go all the way to the stairs. They're right here.
Okay.
Okay, Calliope goes running up the stairs.
And she's off.
And I'm glowing a green fire as I go.
Yep.
And with that, I bid you all adieu. Somebody put me out of my misery and fireness.
Good night, Wendy.
If anybody knows how to put your fire out, it's me.
Hey, you know where I'm at that I don't want to be? Here.
Yeah. 5,
1,
10,
2,
15,
15,
20,
20,
25.
25. Well, that's one whole movement.
Yep. 5, 10.
10.
Actually, no, that was that.
15.
Pardon me. You're at 20 now because that was your second diagonal movement, right?
No, that was the first.
Okay. Sorry.
Everything else was squares off. There we go. So then one more. All right, there we go.
So that's 2
That's
movements.
2 things. I'm gonna get my shield going on.
Okay,
just in
that's
case.
good. That's good.
All right, good enough.
Zhivago.
Okay, I stand.
Hey, and you owe me one.
Huh.
I didn't close the door on my way through.
So now that everybody is tracked and splashed, like. through and
Remember that
vomit,
later.
I leave. I'm going to cast Warp Step before I leave.
Okay.
That'll be 2 actions.
Remember to shut the door like I didn't.
Well, only cast it once. So now I'm double speeded. So I'm gonna run 60 feet.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna burst into the room. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm looking right and left. Do I see any other of these things?
Give me a perception check.
Can I do that during my move?
Yes.
Okay.
This is not a seek action. This is just you seeing if you notice things. This is the only source of flame that you see.
Okay. Okay. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Shut the door. Oop.
Open
60.
the door.
Then I'll use my third move.
Yeah.
5. Close the door.
Okay.
10, 15. So we're out.
Okay.
Out of the room. Go up here.
Are you guys is everyone continuing to run up the stairs?
I
That
think
seems like a
so.
grand
I'm
idea, yeah.
motioning for everybody just to keep going.
Okay. So that's what you
Alright,
guys
we
are
can never
doing.
Go in that room again.
You guys are continuing to run, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say you end up at the level above and you find Sinemi there waiting for you guys.
Oh, good.
I gesture to Calliope on fire and say, "What's this?"
And she sits there and she goes, I don't know. I don't know.
All right. Since so she's still kind of on fire, but not dying.
It's not doing any damage.
All right, Calliope. Here, I've got something special for you.
Here, we'll do this. Hold on.
I'm just gonna go ahead and make you less on fire.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And then, hold on.
She is too much on fire. I don't like it.
There we go. There's Sinemi.
All right.
No, she's standing there and like it takes, let me see how long it takes.
We should have talked to that guy.
I think we made the right choice. You know, more or less. We made a right choice. I don't know if it was the right choice.
All right.
Basically she sits there and then eventually the flames go out.
Oh, okay.
Right. Well,
No need for Dispel Magic then.
No.
Okay. Then I'll have that spell slot back. That's nice.
This may not. I kind of want to see what she does. I think I can justify my character doing it, but let me know if you think it's too far. I say, well, we got what we came for. We killed the dreamer person, and I pull out the ruby and the pendant.
Okay.
Say these should break the curse. I
Um,
kind of just hold them up.
okay. And you're basically trying to make sure she notices them?
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's not too.
No, I mean, you're welcome to basically be like,
Look at these. Does she go? Should anything happen?
I don't
Does
know,
she
sense
go,
motive on her. Target her and do a sense motive.
Because my character has no idea this pendant has anything to do with Irivian. So.
Correct.
All right. So 1 second. What's this doing? All right. Here we go. Good. I am pretty okay at motive sensing.
You're unsure. You're not sure if she's deceptively not interested in what you're saying or if she is honestly not interested in what you're saying.
All right, I put the stuff away.
Okay.
I guess we go back.
Okay. You guys are
Otari
gonna
ho.
tromp all the way up to the top of the dungeon.
I think
Yeah,
so.
sounds like it.
Yeah, that's what we're.
Yeah.
We need
Okay.
to get home. We need to get back to.
Yeah.
God, she's such a nightmare. I wish we just let her go into town and deal with Carmen while we go deal with the girl. That's
No,
not
I
easier.
don't. I don't think so. No, it really doesn't.
All right,
Because
we
then
go.
there's
We're
blood
out.
involved, and I don't. Because
Okay.
there's blood involved, and we didn't
Yeah.
shed it, and I'm not okay with that. We
Okay.
are the murder hobos. That is our
So-
job to decide who lives and dies.
So we're walking our way up to the surface.
Give me just a moment. I'm modifying the time a little bit. I'm giving you about an hour and a half to get back to town.
It appears Braun would like to take a bio break.
Okay. And yes, we will do exactly that. We will take a bio break, and we'll be back in just a moment. Beep, beep, beep.
All right.
Woohoo!
And I will activate the new map. Hold on. I will bio as well. I would urinate if allowed.
Here, Bug. What you doing? Come on, Bubby. Vehicles. Oh. All right. Let's do the thing. And I have returned. Ugh. Do 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 do.
Hello. Oh, I was all excited about these protein bars I have because I thought they only had 2 grams of fiber in them, but they don't. They have 14 grams. That's not good.
Um,
6 grams of sugar alcohol.
yeah. What brand is it?
Fulfill.
Yeah. Pure protein, chocolate fudge, and the Oreo, the white Oreo ones. They're 180 calories for 20 grams, and they're like $2 a piece. And for $1.80, not on sale, the Chobani Pro yogurt's 25 grams with
Yeah.
170 calories.
Well, these are 160 calories, but I thought they were low carbs.
Yeah, I don't know. The Greek yogurt will be
Yeah.
down there. Something's very wrong. I hope. Hope it's a voice changer or. It's not just me, right? Who's coming in with like in a?
I don't know who it is.
I don't see somebody lighting up, which is weird.
Mm-hmm. You're lighting up.
Hold on, let me mute. I'm talking. Well, it's because I was breathing. Hold on, I'm muting now.
Mm. I'm not seeing it. That's so
Yeah,
weird.
No, I'm not either. Yeah, weird.
We are haunted.
I'm not hearing Thandor though. So, and he is back and occasionally lighting up. So I'm wondering if it's his mic doing something weird. Yeah. Wow. You may want to. You should tune into the stream if you're not, so you can hear what your mic is doing. I think it's Thandor.
I think it is too. Thandor, you've got some kind of weird voice modulation going on.
I'm hearing background noise that is not the same as me.
Oh. It's not. Yeah,
That
you're
is
right.
so. Is it Johnny? Johnny, are you messing with us?
No, I just sat back down.
How frightening. Now we need to verify that it's not Woody.
It's not me.
How about now? Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
You sound like that.
Yeah, we'll find out.
You sound a little distant. Goodness, but
Like you're over there.
Well, yeah, I just switched over my input device. Let me go back to my regular headphones here.
All right, how's that?
Okay, let's go back to
Yeah.
Otari music. There we go. Okay. Stan goes, Alvin, Simon, Theodore. Okay. So everybody can remove
how am
all
I now?
like feats on them, like all status effects on themselves. You guys make it back through the fog fen, and just as you get to Stone Ring Pond, Wendy goes running over and starts scooping water and like washing the pus off of herself.
I don't. This is the one time I don't want to engage in Stone Ring Pond. We have too many threads open right now. We're not.
Okay.
so
Well,
I think
Warlowin helps Calliope get all of the pus off of her so that it doesn't get in her beautiful pond.
Oh, she's so nice.
And then you guys can go and do whatever you want. Do you want to head over? What's your plan? You've got Sainemi with you, and she like is covering up her eyes because of the bright light of the sun.
I feel like we should handle that particular side of things first and go to blades for whatever,
Yeah, there's nothing that we
and
need
handle
to.
the situation.
There's nothing we do need to check in at the pond, right? Or I think we're good. Okay, let's go. She's gonna just march with us to Blades for Glades.
Okay, hold on just one
Yeah,
second.
yeah.
I need to look at something real quick.
Just 1 minute, Senate. We're...
Okay. So you guys like are heading back into town with her. What's your plan here? Where are you heading? You're heading to Blades for Glades with her?
Yeah, party members.
I mean,
My plan's been
she's
shot
pretty
down.
much disarmed
so-
at the moment, so unless somebody wants to fuck with us. I believe we got the situation under control through sheer force of violence that's available.
What?
Steeple's fingers. I think this is great. Let's just go.
No blackmail yet.
Where are you telling her you're taking her?
Yeah.
I
Where are
mean,
we
why would
going?
bother to lie to her?
You're what?
We're gonna go hatch this out with what's his nuts.
She looks and she goes, "There's nothing to hash out." She
We'll make
goes, she goes, "There's a couple of choices here, and I'm screwed either way."
Yes.
She goes, I don't need to go see that man."
Don't you want to kill him?
She goes, "No, I don't want to kill him. I want to turn him over to Eurevian, but you guys say I can't."
Did we start? Are we?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Sign Emmy, 1 second, party meeting. I kind of motion for people to huddle
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, she comes with you.
And I kind of tell Son Emmy to, wait right over there. 1 moment.
Okay.
Let me keep an eye on her.
Put your fingers in your ears and hum real loud.
We kind of watch her. So Thundercleaves, what was the plan here? What does she want to do? She just
basically
wants to
to use
leave.
her
We're
to
just gonna let her.
He's
Oh, then we have to tie her up and drag her over there. She won't
no.
go.
She owes us a life, and I feel like that's useful to us.
Okay, go talk to her.
No, we're gonna make sure with her standing right there that we get all proper and pertinent information from Home Skillet, and we're gonna clear the air on that front, so we make sure we've got him under control too.
So I motion over to Son Emmy and smile and give her a thumbs up, and wave her over to us.
Okay. She walks over.
Okay, we figured it out. We're gonna go to see Carmen.
She's like, why do you want to take me to Carmen? You told me I can't do anything to him.
You to do anything? Yes, but you are our crucible to make sure he tells us everything we need to know, so we can decide if we want to turn him in.
She's like,
For
he's
whatever
not gonna. She's like, he's not gonna say anything constructive. She goes, look, okay. I tried.
See, you say that.
I tried to capture the guy and take him to Eurevian. I tried. He tricked me, and I
Yeah, I
ended
know.
up getting screwed. She goes, look, you're telling me I can't go and get him and finish this deal. She goes, that means Eurevian's gonna
Right,
come
for
for
now,
me,
for now,
and
for
I'm
now.
gonna end back up in that prison. She goes, the other thing.
No, we'll handle that too.
She looks at you and she's like, I don't know what you want from me. She's like, but I don't think I should go into town.
Brond is just at a loss here.
I'm just kind of doing, like my hand, like, well, whoa, what a situation. Doing my palms up.
She says, look, I'm just
I mean,
gonna.
unless you guys know a lot more about Carmen than I do in his past.
She goes, look,
I know
Carmen.
very little.
Carmen was a bad dude. He's got a lot of corpses to his name. I don't know where they're buried, but he wasn't a good guy in Absalom. And so I came for him because Eurevian wanted him. She goes, I figured if I could turn him over, I could ask the devil for whatever I wanted. And money, power, fame, all that seemed like a good idea until I failed and I've been dangling in a dungeon for months. She goes, at this
What did
point,
Carmen do in
So
Absalom?
you can either run and hope you stay ahead.
what was that?
What did he do in Absalom that was so bad?
She goes, look, he was a bad guy. He robbed, he stole, he killed, he did all the things. That's how you get a nickname like Ace of Blades. She goes, I don't, you know, she goes, I didn't really know the guy all that well in Absalom. I knew he was a dick. But it wasn't until I talked to Eurevian that I found out he was important at all. She goes, look, I don't, you know, I get, she goes, we're friends. And she does this, you know, the finger thing. We're friends. She goes, you guys rescued me.
Yeah, finger guns.
We're you know, but I don't need to see the guy. If you take me to go see him, there's no telling he's not gonna kill me. I tried to kidnap the dude.
Oh no, he's not. He's not. We got him under control. He ain't gonna kill nobody. I mean, he may die trying, but he's not gonna kill nobody.
She goes, I
So
don't.
Here's what we got for options. Here's what we got for options. You can take off and hope you can stay ahead of the devil. You can roll with us, and we can see what we can do. But I need to know what that guy knows and what you guys know. And we'll see if we can get out of the whole mess. Maybe instead of, you know, him being a dick and trying to kill you, we might find another better path that doesn't involve you being, you know, dead or being tortured by a devil.
She goes, look, when I had that
Right now, it
dude,
sounds like those are your choices.
when I had that dude tied up in a rowboat, she goes, he had no idea why I had him or what I was trying to do. She goes, he doesn't know why Eurevian wants him. I don't know why Eurevian wants him. She goes, all I know is that Eurevian made a deal with me and that didn't work out.
So where do you want to go?
She goes, look, you guys are tough. It would be smart for me to hang out with you, but if you're going in town, she goes, look, and she points at her freaking horns and her face. She goes, look, I'm not welcome there.
I'm already as she's speaking pulling out my hat of disguise with a big grin and like waving it at her.
Okay.
And I hand it to her and say,
I gesture myself head to no.
You hand it to her?
I just gesture at myself head to toe and be like, ugh.
yeah, I hand her the hat.
Okay.
Say, it goes on your head.
Okay. She puts it on.
And I kind of give her 2 thumbs up and a big toothy grin. I have no clue how to explain how to operate it. It's very natural to me.
Well, she's not a mage.
I don't think it's an object you would have to. I mean, it's just a magic item, so.
But does she know it's a magic item?
Oh, probably. I haven't said
no.
so.
All you do is hand her a hat.
No, you haven't.
That can make you look at whatever you.
I take the hat from her.
Right.
I put it on my head.
Okay.
And I change myself into the closest facsimile, but 6 inches taller of Thundercleese.
Okay. And her eyes kind of go wide. And she's like, wait a minute. Are you saying what I think you're saying?
And then I take it off and I hand it back to her.
Okay.
And this one is any
You know
number of
what,
times.
Yes,
honestly,
as the most
broccoli
handsome
right
member of the
now?
party.
Thank you.
Yep.
What?
And I,
Uh,
I don't want broccoli
yes,
right
he is
now.
telling you that, in
Broccoli
fact,
just
I
seems
am the
so
most attractive
dry.
member of the party.
yeah.
I don't know.
What was that, Bron?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was muted. I was
Oh, no
talking to
worries.
somebody else.
Anyway,
No.
so she takes the hat and she puts it on her head, and all of a sudden her horns go away, and she looks like the plainest person you've ever seen.
Yeah. All right.
Perfection. You nailed it.
Yeah. I kind of give a okay.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
And she walks over to the pond and looks at herself in the pond. And then she looks back at you and she goes, "Okay, let's go into town."
Hooray, teamwork.
Hey, we're solving problems.
Uh,
And for all the trouble I go through to violently force these people to accept people's differences, we're gonna do it the hard way again. All right, let's do it.
And she
Right.
does look at you, Thundercleese, and she goes, "I'm not gonna interact with that dickhead."
You
okay,
don't have to. Yeah.
Okay.
let's go.
Okay.
All the way to Blades.
Okay. You want me to just drag you guys down there?
Yeah. Straight
Yeah,
over
that
the
seems the easy way.
long way around. I should cut a damn path down this cliff. Pain in the fucking ass.
There you go.
All the way around the north
Hold on,
side.
I'm dragging you down. There you go.
No, I'm just saying my mic. I would be saying that
There you go.
character. I was
Yes.
having to do that.
You do notice that that legitimate Jack has set up over here as you guys come into town again. And he's like, friends, it's so good to see you.
A lot going on. And I give him 2 thumbs up, and I keep walking.
Okay.
I mean, I know what everybody
Hey, you
else
said legitimate Jack? Do I know that? I don't think I know that guy.
You guys want to
Man, I missed a
describe
lot of
legitimate
stuff
Jack?
when you got this group.
Well, I was gonna say you want to give the proper flourish of the setup of how his table looks and everything.
Yeah. So basically, there is a goblin with a top hat and a wood giant by his side, and the wood giant has set out a giant table of goods that are available, and
Oh.
and legitimate Jack smiles at you and goes, "Ah, you've got a new friend."
Yes.
We just make friends everywhere we go. It's pretty great.
Indeed.
I whisper to Thundercleese, I bought this mug from him, and I show the Reveler's mug, which I think I got back, or it might still be gifted to the body of one of the Otari. 'Cause I don't know if I left it on his corpse or not.
I don't remember. I don't know what you did either. I don't remember.
I think I have it. I think I have it, though.
Yes.
And I show it to Thundercleese, and I say, you might want it. You might find his stuff interesting, but just I gesture to Plain Jane, and then like make an air motion of a child, like we got like balls in the air, right? And then kind of
Oh,
sort
I mean,
of
I'm always down for
nudge
bruising, but
on
we'll
it.
come back to that in a little while.
Yeah, I say we'll be back, Jack.
And he goes, "You ought to come
We're
round
on,
some
like, three
more,
different
some
things at the
more."
Oh, I like this guy. I'm gonna hang out with him later. But right now,
As soon as we leave
yeah.
Blades for Glades, we'll go look at his shop.
Okay. Hold on.
That seems legit.
I gotta make sure.
It makes me nervous doing a lot of stuff with her here. I just don't want. I don't trust her.
Okay. So you guys start
Well,
walking
trust me,
back
that's why I
into
don't want her out of
town,
our sight.
and you head over to Blades for Glades. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I thought you had given your hat of disguise to the kobold.
I did. Did I, or did I offer to do that? And then it was unnecessary because they were like he didn't have to, once Carmen was willing to accept him.
Okay.
Being a kobold.
Okay.
I
Yep.
thought that
You're
was
right.
necessary.
You're right. You're
It was
right.
like a misshapen child or something at first, and I thought would scan better.
Right. Okay. So you guys show up to Blades for Glades, and you do find Fiverr working at Blades for Glades with Carmen and Amicia.
Wow, this is like turning to a weird charity.
Yeah.
It's turning into
Okay,
a weird what?
actually, a charity, like the Blades for Glades organization.
Well, I mean, he is running. He is running for mayor.
Yeah. Can we get moved to his shop?
Can you get what?
Is he ever not moved to his shop?
Yeah. No, you're there. I thought you were there.
Oh, I'm not. Maybe
Oh.
It's just me.
Where did you go?
I'm on the landing screen still. Oh, I mean, our Otari, on the Otari map.
Yeah. No. Oh, I wasn't going
I'm
to take us
still
into the
Otari.
actual shop itself, but we can
Oh.
go there. Hold on. Beep, burp, 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 burp,
I
burp.
mean, I have no vested interest in eyeballing stuff, but
Okay.
Well, I
Hold
did I
on.
have my reasons.
Let's see. Let me get rid of Zangief and replace him with Zhivago. And then let's get a Sinemi in here. Okay. You guys are at
Let's go.
Blades for Glades. Let me
Go.
get... do I have a Fiverr token? I don't know if I do. I don't have a Fiverr token.
he's there. We know.
Yes. But he
That's
is in there as well. Boop. So you guys go on in?
Yeah, I mean that's what we're doing here.
Okay.
Apparently.
Okay, you
Yeah,
go
right.
on in. You go on into Blades for Glades. Actually, no, this isn't the good music. Let's choose something a little more. Let's do something a little more this way. Let's go let's go there. Okay. So you guys go into Blades for Glades. Amicia is once again behind the counter. Carmen is at his forge, and Fiverr is running the bellows.
Can we move people where they are for my own identification?
Yeah, I mean we're all here, right?
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
assume Braun and Giuseppe are outside
Yeah.
Yes.
or coming in.
Braun is, I think that Giuseppe is distracted by 7 days, and I don't think he's moving his
Oh.
token anymore.
7 days. No.
No, I just want to know where people are. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I have my own devices.
Yes. Are you gonna come inside, Giuseppe? Or you're staying outside?
Shit. I was clicking on your damn feed. and not the
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
actual- Damn it.
Hey, right. Hey, Carmen, how's it going, buddy?
Carmen looks over and goes, things have been busy. And he kind of points over to his weapon rack, and you
Good.
notice it's not as full as it used to be.
Yeah.
Well, then
Yeah. What's going on with that? Usually you got a better stockpile going on.
He goes, look, things have been rough in town lately, and rough in town is always good for business.
Wow, we're not. Well, it's so weird standing in the doorway talking to him. Let's all get in here and be comfortable. Come on, friends. It's Carmen, our friend.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a- he's
Yeah.
yeah. I'm looking at Sinemi and kind of motion. Come
Um,
on.
she takes a step forward.
I heard. I'm like I have no idea what's going on either. Welcome to the party.
Wow.
This is just your life now.
You must have had a rush of customers.
He goes, not necessarily. He looks and he goes, the girl will tell you.
The girl.
And I shout from the doorway, What's up, Amicia?
Oh no. Amicia looks over and she goes, There's been a lot of crimes up. Things are looking a little grim. People are buying more weapons.
I wonder if that's our fault. Probably not.
Any more disappearances in the camps?
She goes, disappearances in the camps.
Oh, we just heard something. Albatross checked it out.
She goes, I haven't heard anything about that. She goes, are lumberjacks disappearing?
Probably.
That's the rumor mill.
So Thundercleese had something to talk to you about, Carmen.
Yeah,
Not Cobalt.
we're off doing our thing, and I heard an interesting name.
He looks over. He
Cobalt stuff
goes,
is going good, right? Yeah.
He goes, interesting name. And he starts naming off famous people in town. Any of those?
No, this one's name is Eurevian.
He goes, Eurevian.
Is that familiar to you, sir?
He goes, I don't know that name. And anybody who wants to do a sense motive on him can.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm way heady on that one.
Okay. Brond, he appears to be behaving normally. And he doesn't appear to know who Eurevian is. Thundercleese, you feel the same way. You're not so sure, Zhivago. You're having difficulty getting a read on him.
I'm already grinning. Just
And
wide grin.
And Giuseppe, he doesn't know who this is.
It's funny because apparently he knows who you are. It was in some connection to your time in Absalom.
He kind of looks over at you, goes, wait. Somebody from Absalom is talking to you?
Yeah.
He goes, ooh, I bet they'll have some scary stories to tell you about me.
I'm watching. What is Sinemi? How is she behaving?
Sinemi is basically just kind of like pushing her toe in the dirt. Like she's just hoping that he doesn't know who she is.
I whisper to her while this conversation is going on. That's his daughter, Amicia. Maybe go chat with her so you don't draw too much attention.
She kind of glares over at you, and she goes, fine. And she walks over to Amicia, and like kind of like starts talking to her just about like, that's a nice hairstyle.
I just look like a child on Christmas morning. Like I'm going to explode with excitement at any moment. Just
Okay.
so happy and grinning at everybody.
I wanted to avoid that particular piece of knowledge getting out of her hands.
Hold on just one second. No. So Carmen kind of looks over at Sinemi and goes, hey, I don't know you. He goes, are you voting in the election? Who are you voting for? And she kind of looks back and she's like, voting? And he's like, yeah, for mayor.
Ron kicks the table so that like the hammer falls on the floor.
Okay.
Oh, so sorry. Like just bumped it.
Carmen kind of looks over and he goes, what what's going on? And then he gets a little curious. Let's see if he figures anything out. No, he's fairly oblivious. He kind of goes,
Oh,
what's
sorry.
he kind of looks around. He's like, look, what do you guys want? Do you need some gear? What do you need?
We're turning over all the rocks to try to figure out what's going on.
I don't think you met our new companion.
We're running into people. We're hearing things.
He goes,
We're not going to sell out our new companion here. Well, I guess that's
Ron, grab
sorry,
him.
never mind.
Ron, grab him.
We-
Ron, grab him.
I snatch the rubber ball and shove it down Zimmy's throat. Drag him out the door. Good to see ya. We'll be back later.
Okay, tell me what you're actually trying to do.
Grab you and just drag you out. Like, time to go. We got other things we need to. Let's go. Come on.
I resist the grapple.
okay, let's try it. Let's do the roll there.
Was just
Target him and do an athletics check.
Yeah.
I start shrieking like a child when Ron starts to manhandle me.
You're like the kid in the back seat of the Babadook.
And I keep whispering, Ron, stop it.
Okay, no, Braun gets a good hold of you and starts dragging you towards the door.
Okay, I cast.
What are you casting?
I'm casting Mage Hand.
Okay. Now you are grappled.
We said we wouldn't sell her out. Come on, man. Like, what are you doing? We're going. We got other things to do.
So I can't use manipulate, or I have to pass a check.
You have to do a flat check.
What's the flat check?
5.
5.
Okay, I attempt to cast telekinetic hand. So you want to just do this manually?
Sure, yeah.
Do so. Here's a flat check.
Okay, you succeed. You cast telekinetic hand. What are you doing?
All right. Taking the hat off.
Oh God. Okay, so the hat comes off Synemi's head, but Carmen's staring at you guys. Let me see if he notices.
And she may not. I don't know. The hat is how. She has a lot of luscious hair, so she might even notice the hat coming off. I don't know, but I'm lifting it up in the air and back to me.
Okay. Actually, no, she doesn't notice the hat has come off at all.
I'm
And
just looking at the party like with just a satisfied like, let the chips fall. Just floating the hat back to my
Amicia instantly recognizes Synemi and gasps and steps back and says, "What are you doing here?" And at that point in time, Carmen turns and sees Synemi and draws his sword.
Okay, I say, everybody be cool. Let's just be cool. We're just talking. The kobold set this up.
You need to do a diplomacy check against Carmen.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh God, I'm so horrible at diplomacy. It really is just horrific. Oh, I didn't target him. Well, I did.
Yeah, but that's not a very good diplomacy roll.
20.
A 20 against probably his will save, right? Is that what a diplomacy goes against?
Depends on what you're trying to.
I thought it was charisma.
Charisma. So that's a.
It is a
Charisma's usually one
charisma.
for
It is a
social
charisma skill, but I guess you could argue
Let me look that up.
what I would need. I mean, you'd set the DC. He's not really. You would have to just set the DC of what the
Right.
interaction is based on his attitude towards us. He does like us a lot.
Yeah, but like you just brought the woman who kidnapped him into his place.
Right, but then I said it's all cool.
Let's see. Diplomacy. You negotiate others through negotiation or flattery. Make an impression against the will DC. You succeed. I can't believe you succeeded. Okay.
I immediately start gesturing to Thundercleave and say, we're just here to talk it out. The kobold knows everything about how to run this. Goodbye.
And then you're stepping out?
I'm stepping to the door.
Okay.
As though I were leaving, but I'm clearly lingering stage right. Like
So Carmen is affected by your be cool statement, right? But he does step up to Sinemi and grab her by her clothes.
Carmen, drop her. It's under control.
He looks at you and he goes, "Are you crazy? Do you know what I had to do?" He goes, he goes, "Look, I'm glad I tricked her, but who knows where I'd be?" And then he looks at her and he goes, "What are you doing here?" And she
Based on where we pulled her out of?
She looks at him
Yeah.
and she's like, "Look, man, I just did what I had to do." She goes, "It didn't work out. It didn't work out." So she's going to try to do diplomacy on Carmen.
What is that clicking?
Let's do...
I thought it was something you were doing, Vincent.
No.
She fails. She is not impressing Carmen. And she's like, "Look, I didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice." And he takes his sword and like puts it up against her throat. And he's staring at you guys. And he's like, "What the hell is going on?"
Yeah, Brond is going to.
She was captured by the devil.
Try to stop this. Like last time we listened to frickin' Zimmy. Because honestly, at this point, I don't even know what the point of us coming here was, other than to double cross her.
Closure.
I wanted information about why there's a big.
Yeah.
I wanted information on this devil more. This guy's clearly got a whole backstory that none of us know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
and if he's
legit.
Gonna try to take power in this town. If he's going to try to take power in this town, we should probably know.
Yeah, that's legitimate thought process.
I wanted somebody who was going to. Yeah, I wanted somebody who was going to act as a give us further information when in the event he decided to clam up.
Yeah. So he looks over at you and he goes,
kind of a dick.
He looks over at you, goes, "There's a 30 gold bounty on her. Come on, let's take her over to Long Saddle and we'll share it together."
It's not a lot of money.
Listen, we pulled her out of being.
You're breaking up a little bit there.
We pulled her out of a. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Carmen, we pulled her out of a torture cell where she's apparently been for months.
He looks at you. He goes,
Right
"Good."
about 30 gold.
He goes, "Good. 30 gold's a consolation
I'm sure.
prize."
Brond's
For
gonna
who?
step up.
She's not going to get 30 gold.
He goes, "We'll get 30 gold. And then she'll be in prison and I don't have to worry about her kidnapping me anymore."
She is not going to be a threat to you again.
He looks over and he laughs
She
out
owes us her
loud.
life.
He looks at you, he goes, "She's Absalom Undercity scum. Owing you anything doesn't mean anything."
But she's working for
Well,
your real
and
enemy.
unless
He's
you've
still
got
on.
Wait, hold on.
No, she's
Zelda was talking first.
Oh, I say, but she's working for your real enemy, and he still wants you, and we know where he is.
He looks at you and goes, Osif Benhems? He goes, I know where that guy is. I don't care.
I'm say the devil Eurivian.
He looks at you and goes, I don't even know who that is.
I'm sure you're gonna find out soon.
well, it knows who you are, and that seems like a problem.
He looks over and he goes, I don't know what's happening here. All I know is, and he's still got his sword pointed at her. He goes, this bitch is gonna try and kidnap me or kill my daughter, and we're taking her to prison right now. We're taking her to Long Saddle, and she's going in a cell.
So you want no information on the devil that's trying to take you?
He goes, I don't
Either leave
believe.
your daughter hanging behind, or
He goes, I don't believe a thing this woman says. He goes, and he looks at her and laughs, and he goes, and she won't believe a thing I said. He goes, I tricked her out of bonds and left her on an island, which I thought was the nicest thing I could do for somebody kidnapping me.
well, that part does sound pretty good. Not gonna lie. But we found her 6 floors down in the tower up there, and that's not a place that she went on her own.
He looks at you and he goes,
Considering
"What?"
how much murder we had to do.
He goes, look, he goes, I don't know where she was or what she's doing. He goes, but if she's free, she's coming after me. He goes, and she goes, no, Carmen. And she attempts to try and convince him otherwise. And she doesn't do great. He is nonplussed. He looks at her, he goes, we've been through this before. He goes, I even had some bounty hunters coming and looking for you who attacked me in my freaking business to find you. He goes, look, let's get her shipped back to Absalom. She can face whatever bullshit she's got to face there. But in the meantime, she can't be free.
Why do you think she's with us? She's not free.
He looks at you and he goes,
Unless you think she can just wander away from us?
he cackles and he goes, she is not a chump. She could easily fool any of you.
Do you think she can fool all of us?
He goes, I don't care. I don't want her to have the opportunity to do it. I want her in a cell. I want to collect the 30 gold. I'll give it to all of y'all. You can have the 30 gold. I don't care. I just want to know where she is so I don't have to worry about her coming after me or my daughter.
So our choices are destruction and bloodshed, or
Yeah,
Gonna let you
I
take
look
her. Does
at
anybody have any other
Zimmy
input here?
What's the next step in your big plan here, buddy?
I gesture to Thundercleaves. I say, well, we can offer him 40 gold. I speak like Carmen can't hear him, but he clearly can.
Yeah.
We can offer 40 gold for him
I
just
don't
to let
think
her
he cares
go.
about the gold.
Do you care about the gold, Carmen?
yeah, I don't think that's going to mean a.
I don't think that's what he's going for here, bud.
Yeah, that's clearly not the concern.
Well, do we let them fight it out?
He laughs and he goes, me and Sinemi? Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
What does Sinemi say?
She's unarmed. She's got a sword at her throat. She's not saying much.
I wonder if she's magic. Are you magic?
Carmen?
She's not a caster, or she would have known how to use the hat.
Yeah, she didn't know anything about the hat.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you would automatically. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not sure that maybe it is in the system inclusive, but yeah. So what now, Thundercleese? What's now?
Well, we're gonna step this back a
Please
step.
didn't get us in here. You did.
I did. And yeah, Zimmy, go, Zimmy. Before I go back to handling this, let me tell you something. If you ever undercut me like this again and put another child in danger, I will bury you.
This
You
is
just
about
put
the
that
hat?
little girl in danger.
I don't think
Yes.
Son Henry would hurt a little girl.
No. You do it again, and I'm gonna bury you. 'Cause you're a threat to everybody.
I put the hat on. And
Do we
turned
have a
back
clear and
into
concise
Thunder.
understanding?
So you
I
put
put the hat back on and turned back into Thundercleese, and just stand beside him silently.
Okay. So let's see what you guys want to do here. There is a demand that she is imprisoned.
We're not doing that.
Okay.
Well, we wouldn't have
because,
had to do that.
She's
But-
worth more to eat pound for pound, or what are you thinking here, Zimmy? Well, what's your...
This here's what I guess I'm saying this out loud, but showing her gave us everything it was the only chance we had to get information out of Carmen. I don't think he knows. I don't think he even knows why he was being hunted. Possibly doesn't even know who Eurevian is. So
There's nobody in the group that thinks that he knows who Eurevian is. Everybody's perception
well,
of
you
him.
told me
Yeah.
I was unsure. Oh,
Oh,
well,
that's
tell
true.
me all this.
That's true. You weren't unsure. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You're right. You handled that. You
Yeah.
role played that perfectly.
But you're not taking her.
He goes,
We
I
can
don't.
tell
He
you
goes,
somebody-
I don't want her. He goes, I don't want her. I don't want to be responsible for her. He goes, but I also don't want her walking around the streets. He goes, that's not safe for me, my family. And then he kind of laughs and he goes, or anyone in Otari.
Like Braun's like, Carmen, look, you said so yourself. Nobody's safe here. Well, that's why business is booming for you. So here, just hand her over. We'll take care of this, and we're gonna get out of your hair.
Okay, let's do a diplomacy check.
Yeah, this.
Target him first.
Yep,
so
and-
maybe I don't have to.
Yeah, and do make an impression, I guess, or I know you're supposed to spend 10 minutes making an impression, but
We've been here a while. Okay, it's not on that one. So
it's on Explorer. It's on the Explorer tab as opposed to the Encounter tab.
Okay. There it is.
Nope, that's not gonna pull it.
Do I have any? Nope, I don't.
Yep. So he's unfazed by your request. He's like, would any of you let me have some stranger who wanted to kill your family running free?
She didn't want to kill you.
Considering
she
one of them's
just-
in our party right now,
And he looks at her and he attempts to intimidate her. Let's try this. And he says, I would have been worthwhile dead too, wouldn't I? Huh? And it doesn't work. And she looks and goes, Look, I made a deal. It fell through. It's done. It's done.
She's a bounty hunter, dude. Like, she had a contract. Contract's over. It's all good.
He sincerely kind of winces, and he goes, do any of you sincerely expect me to believe that if someone was trying to kill you or capture you, that you wouldn't want them locked up if they were criminals? Every one of you would.
Let me ask you at least this much then.
And then he looks over at he looks over at Zamfir, and he goes, if you could put Franz Frangelico in jail, you'd do it in a heartbeat.
I'm still looks like Thundercleaves, but I nod.
Okay.
I say, but you have to understand, nobody here is going to let you take her. This is going to end with you dead, probably.
He looks at you and he goes, wait, are you kidding me? You'd side with someone who wanted to murder me and put my family in danger and leave my daughter an orphan.
You mean
I
that
have-
girl?
And
that the
Amicia,
grass
look, Amicia
earlier?
steps forward and is glaring at you guys.
I asked Sinemi what she plans to do if she's let go.
She goes, I have no idea. She goes, I'm fucked no matter what happens here. She goes, if I walk through town, I'm fucked. If I don't do something about Carmen, I'm fucked. She goes, if I do something about Carmen, I'm fucked. You guys have fucked me.
Would you prefer being in jail? A people jail? With, I guess, food? Maybe it's not crazy to take you and get locked up.
Let's see how she thinks about that.
Brond leaves.
She says,
he's just very disappointed with everybody across the board. And leaves.
she says, she looks around and she says, if I go to jail, they're sending me back to Absalom. She goes, I'll end up in a work camp for the rest of my life. She goes, and if I'm lucky, Eurevian won't care. But
And I try to do a ta-da with my hands.
it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. She's like, she goes, none of this sounds good. None of it sounds good. And she glares at freaking Zelda and says, you gave me the hat, man. You gave me the hat.
I say it had to get to a close. And this was exciting.
Okay. At this point in time,
I sigh real hard.
yeah.
I don't
Where
think
did I
it's
put
crazy.
that spell?
Okay. Let's make sure I got stats set up for
I need
him.
a save there. You need to go away.
Okay. And this is
Yup.
on Rajani.
No, that's on you.
Okay.
It's on Vivian or whatever.
Okay.
Zelda.
Okay. He makes his save. He's
But
unaffected.
I'm certainly aware of the
Damn it.
spell and
Yeah.
what was being attempted.
Yeah.
And I look
Oh, yeah.
over, still looking like Thundercleaves. And I say,
Only 6
brother,
feet, 6 inches taller.
brother, I'm disappointed in you.
You need to
And-
leave. You
And
need to leave. Or the
I,
next one's gonna hurt.
And I grin and go out after Braun.
Okay.
I don't think you get to leave. You have to go deal with your problem.
What a situation.
Okay.
No, Braun is not like Braun is gone. You don't even know where Braun went.
I'm
Don't you?
running,
Near
I'm
me.
running
a-
after
yeah.
you in the street.
No,
Going, what
no,
a
the part-
situation.
What a
I have a
troubling
bit to do.
situation.
Father.
Okay.
It'll just fall off again anyway.
Okay, that was damn funny. Okay, so does anybody have any ideas about what to do at this point in time? It looks like
I've got a few ideas.
Yes.
anybody who's in the room have any ideas?
Oh, I got a couple of
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
At this
now
point
that-
in
now that
time,
somebody's not here stirring the shit.
at this point in time, Amicia is glaring at you guys. Okay, Carmen appears powered by righteous indignation, and Sinemi is just quivering because she did just get out of a diabolic prison. And yes, a human prison would be better, but at the same time, she doesn't really want to spend the rest of, she doesn't want to spend her days in a work camp in Absalom.
All right, do we kind of want to shorthand where I wanted to go with this? Or?
Sure, whatever you want to
I
do.
want to drag that. All right, so my plan at this point is to offer the pair of them, or to offer her basically for us to handle her parole.
Okay.
Because he was an asshole back in some days. We already know some of that, and he's had his chance to make good. And I believe I can sell that to Amicia as well.
Okay, let's make a diplomacy roll against Carmen. And I'll even give you a bonus. I'm going to give you a +2
Yeah,
bonus
I can-
because that's a legitimate point. He's a fucking murderer.
Yeah. And now he's trying to make good and still, let's see, diplomacy. I got that somewhere. Skills. No,
Target
formulas.
him. One thing you can do is target him and use the skills for make an impression. It's under the exploration tab.
Yeah. Make an impression once I know how to read.
And then give yourself a +2 circumstance bonus for this because you're basically calling him out as a
Okay.
dirty, filthy criminal.
Well, he's somebody who's got a shady past and
Okay.
he's trying his best to overcome it. And,
I don't see the +2 on it, though, so it might be a 26.
It is a 26. That is a success. It's not a critical success. You improve his attitude about this situation. He kind of glares at you and he glares at her and he goes, look, if you can come up with something that doesn't involve me having to lock my windows every single night, I'm up for it. But right now, if she's walking around, I'm in danger. My daughter is in danger all the time. You got to come up with something better than I got this. He goes, because you're not in town all the time. You're going up to the Gauntlight. What are you going to do? Take her with you?
kind of like that idea. So, Demi, how do you feel about that
She goes,
particular idea? Because
I never.
he ain't wrong.
She
and
goes,
there are other options to sell.
He goes, I can't. She goes, I can't go back in that place. I can't go back in there.
I mean, you can sit in a cell while we're gone, but I'm running low on other options, and that guy wants blood.
Okay.
I have done my best with a shit show that my party member made for me.
So do a diplomacy check
Because
on.
until he did that, you were gonna get to walk.
Do a diplomacy check on her. What are you trying to convince her to do? To take the deal about the prison?
Make an impression or coerce.
Coerce
Too.
I mean, you can try to coerce her. Whatever you want to do.
It's the same either one. Let's make an impression.
Okay.
I'm trying to run this peaceful like, and somebody fuck that up for me.
That is successful. She appears to be warming to the idea of going to human prison. she looks at you and she goes, look, can we just not get me sent to Absalom? She goes, I will serve out my time here where nobody knows who the hell I am. But if you send me back there, I'm fucked.
Carmen, your input. You're the one with the sword at the throat.
He looks at her and he goes, okay, I'll work it out with Lardis. He goes, but you're coming with me, and you're coming with me right now. And if I'm not able to negotiate it, you're going too. But he looks at her and he says, but I promise you, I will do my best to try and negotiate this. And so he's going to try to influence her, and she's going to make an sense motive. And she goes, I don't know what else to do. And she looks over at you, Thundercleese, and says, if you'll make sure he argues for me, I'll go.
I'll even come too.
Okay.
Because until we've got this settled one way or another, I have already.
Yep.
To
Okay.
keep an eye
So
on you regardless.
you guys,
until this is resolved.
you guys drag her to Lardis Longsaddle at the, and I'm going to go back to Otari map. You guys take her over to the Otari garrison. Okay. It is early enough in the day where Lardis Longsaddle is only moderately intoxicated. And Carmen walks her in the door, and he begins haggling with Lardis. And he says, and Lardis argues a bit, because Lardis only has 3 cells, right? And one of them is already taken up by a werewolf, isn't it? Didn't you guys turn in the werewolf?
Yes.
Yes.
So now he would only have 2 cells of his 3. Okay? And so he argues back. And so let's see how successful Carmen is on his, oops, not that, D20. Carmen is very successful, okay? And he argues that that Sinemi needs to be in prison, but that she doesn't deserve what's going on with her accusations in Absalom. And he basically requests that that Lardis holds her until they can figure out some kind of system where she is monitored and maybe put into a work camp of some kind. And it works. Sinemi is now in jail. You guys do not get the reward because they're not going to be turning it over to the Absalom people for the reward. Carmen stomps back to Blades for Glades. Amicia is disgusted with you guys. And here we are, and it's 11:30, and we should probably call it.
So say we all.
Sounds good.
Okay. So here we are. It's time for Stars and Wishes. I know everybody feels really good about this session. I just want to tell you now, I'm going to make you feel much worse about each other in probably about 3 sessions. I'm just letting you know things are going to get weird soon, and it might be good that you had a little bit of a conflict now. Let me put on happy music. Hold on.
Yes, put on the happy music.
Yes, here we go. We'll
Yeah,
go
that'll
with
make it better.
memory of the. We'll go back to the Rose Guard music. Here we go. It's the Rose Guard music, everyone. So we're gonna start with Calliope, Stars and Wishes. And she's like, I would like to give a star to my husband for role playing an amazing game with a difficult situation and finding a way to make it work so that the party didn't kill each other. And I'm like, oh, thank you, honey. That's really sweet of you. And then she goes, yes, but we really need to play earlier. And I'm like, I'm sorry, honey, we can't. And she goes, my wish is that my husband does what I want and not what our other friends want him to do. And I go, look, honey, I'm sorry. So that's how that goes. Thundercleese, Stars and Wishes.
I'm gonna give my star to Victor. You know what? You role played your character to. I cannot-
Okay.
Now don't get me wrong. There may still be some team killing later on. But
Okay.
you nailed it. That was played perfectly to a T. Wonderful done.
Okay. Any wishes?
I mean, no. I think we're on. And if the party infighting is gonna get worse, yeah, good thing you got prepared.
Okay. Braun, Stars and Wishes.
Star to Wendy for going to bed when she did. Good on her. And I just wish that the party wasn't made up of such trash characters, sons of bitches.
But look.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like you're saving Otari, right?
Oh yeah, sure. That's what we're doing?
With whatever murder hobos you can find.
Giuseppe, Stars and Wishes.
Stars to both Victor and Vandorfer role playing their characters are really, really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And wish things were better right now because I let outside forces let a trivial thing like this kind of feeling helpless earlier on just put me in a funk for the rest of the session, and just I couldn't get out of it. I couldn't get out of it.
I am sorry. And listen, I'll tell you the truth. If you want to roll physical dice, if it's bothering you that bad, I am okay with it. You just tell me what you roll. Sound good?
It was a bad storm of things.
Yeah. Yeah. Nope. I get it.
I tuned out, and I couldn't help myself. I listened in and I was paying attention. I was in a funk.
That's all right. That's all right. I love you, my friend, and I'm glad you're playing this game with me.
Yep.
Zamfir, Stars and Wishes.
I get stars to Thundercleese, obviously, for not only for the scene, but like coming up with a solution. I think we probably lingered in there a little bit long. I don't know why. That got weird. It was just weird. Who knows why that got so weird? But
who knows? It's beyond explanation. Scoot, what happened?
But well done. Like, well done. Figuring out a way to get out of that wacky mess that was going on.
That nobody could have prevented.
You can take chaotic neutral out of the system, but still says it on the sheet. So then wishes. I don't know. I'm anxious. I'm actually really anxious. It's more of a wish for next session to do something. Just do something nice and have a normal resolution of this little girl situation. Hopefully we'll find that she's not dead now or something.
Yep, you got some good stuff coming there. So, okay. So we will be playing again.
We still hopefully saved a little girl.
Yeah, you did. You totally did. You killed a very bad thing and the homunculated hand of his victim. So, yeah, you did a good stuff. You also saved a woman from an infernal dungeon where she was being tortured permanently. You know, like, yeah, she's in another prison, but she's in a humane prison. So,
right.
These are good things. So
there'll be like food and sunlight.
So let's go ahead and give Thundercleese and Zhivago the hero points. And in chat, Tony goes, "Don't spin this, Wes. They're evil."
There was nothing
I mean,
evil. It's just like
yes,
that would
but we're
never
not the most evil.
leaving a situation like that unresolved.
Yeah.
Just hiding.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Like
you have
just,
to.
yeah, I'm so glad that we nailed that
pull
down.
the
That was a
Band-Aid
good
off.
job.
Did none of you watch Dr. Phil? Like, that you pull. This is what you do.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say this. Yes, that was tense and fucked up, but that was also a lot of fun. And I hope that you guys can recognize that, like, that was actually very interesting and surprising, and me trying to like role play what would rationally happen when chaotic neutral energy flows down over the entire game like a hot shower of urine.
Every session.
It was fun. So anyway, yeah. So we will be playing next
I bet
week.
the other group never got to this story.
No, actually, there's some interesting stuff there too.
I want to know after.
Yeah. No, I will. So when our campaigns are done, I will gladly share with you the videos of the other side, because I'm making videos of them as well. So you guys can get to see all the major beats. Anyway, we will be playing next week. We will obviously not be playing the week out after that because that's POC. And everybody
yeah, playing con.
Yep. Everybody have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.